So, quick recap, we decided to go back to Glassworks and further explore. Found many a dangerous room and many interesting signs pointed towards the Betrayer Gods. I came in here and fought some sort of interesting half-dragon creature who herself worked for the Betrayer Gods, and we ended on her murder in the face. So, as well just slam into it. What do we want to do?
I'm
hurt.
Yes, that was quite the hard battle. Hopefully there won't be too much more ahead, and we'll be able to find any last evidence we need and be rid of ourselves from this place. But we should probably see why this creature, why she was guarding this room so spectacularly.
Can I please detect magic? I think I did this, but I don't remember.
I don't think you did in this room, because we
Maybe
walked in
not.
and she immediately engaged with us.
Okay. I would like to detect magic. Specifically on, like, the water source.
Well, yeah. Center of the water source, and what is it, 30 feet?
I
Right?
believe so, yes.
And this as well.
Something back there that I can't see where I'm at.
Oh yeah, earlier when she cast some sort of condition on me, I saw something in the back room. Up those stairs.
So this water is some kind of magic. Something pink. Ooh, I just went through a wall. I'm gonna walk around to the back here.
I'll also walk back there. Whoop.
Yes,
And
but
what am I looking at here?
Obviously an orange triangle.
It's a Dorito.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dorito.
So this is where they make the new flavors.
well,
Is it what it looks like? Just a triangle with like what, lava or something in it?
Someone may attempt an Arcana check.
Well, guess
bad
who
at
says
that.
amazing Arcana? Not me.
I'll give it a shot. It's 19, I believe. Yeah, 19.
It is a kind of a poorly drawn, therefore portrayed. Is a triangle of lava. It is currently bubbling. Which is strange, because you're not near any volcanoes. But, that's about the best you get with a 19. It shouldn't be bubbling, because we're nowhere near volcanic activity, and it is.
If I hold my hand over it, is it hot?
Extremely.
Strange. Wonder if it's some sort of sacrificial pit, or something used to create or destroy something? Maybe used in the rituals that were creating the foul beasts here. See, I can't really crafter's appraisal because I'll need to touch the item to be able to do that, and I don't think touching lava...
Touch some lava, yeah.
It's not that much. It's only 60-10.
Oh gosh.
I don't think I can afford 60-10 right now.
I mean,
Can we see
there's plenty of ways to interact with it outside of touching it.
What else do we see in this room? Is it just what we see? There's a water.
The two features, yeah. Two side rooms are storage closets. Again, it's another one of those, like, why is this on the map thing? Like, the temple.
Why don't we just dump some of the water from over there into the lava?
I was thinking the same thing. I will take I will go down, take one of my vials, and carefully scoop up some of the water from the well without trying to get it on my hand.
Okay. Roll a standard dexterity check to see if you accidentally touched water.
Okay. Oop, wife just called me. 11.
Unfortunately, you do. As you're kind of scooping it, you go to reach down and almost drop the vial, and as you go to grab it, your entire hand just slips into the pool.
Do I feel any effects from that happening?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, I'll try to kind of shake my hand off and get it out of my head that I just did that. Hopefully find something to clean my hand on later and head back up. All right, it might be best if first I get out of this wall. If we you two take a step back in case anything happens. And I'll go up and I will pour some of the water into the heated triangle.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm reading.
Oh, I need that. I'm gonna get some water.
There's some in the well down there.
Roll 2d6.
Alrighty. Eight.
Now roll a will save.
Okay. 29.
As you make the water meet the lava, you feel a very wrathful just urge to injure the closest thing to you. But you're able to just kind of push through it and shove it away.
Something. Well, almost Gil, but didn't do anything about it. There. Something tried to take over me again. Did it feel similar from when I...
No.
Okay. Different from before, but something compelling me to hurt others. Felt wrong.
From before? Was something else talking to you?
I had that weird encounter when I grabbed the book. Something...
Yeah, you had the weird encounter when you attuned to the rod.
Yeah, but I don't know that yet. So, inside track.
Well, no, I had the weird encounter with the rod where I felt like it was only mine.
Check, actually.
I felt like the rod, like no one else should have it. But then when we went into the room where there was the bird, the book, the wine, and the scroll,
Oh, that, right.
I grabbed the book and then Beast tried to.
Oh, I
have
thought
me
you
work
meant the
for
book
it.
from before. Stop touching books.
A beast what?
So something pulled me away and spoke with me when I touched a floating book in another room.
Oh, that's right. You picked up the book. Yes,
Yeah.
it would be pretty similar.
Okay. So it felt as if when that entity was talking with me. But you were doing some type of check-a-decky. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, no, it was to see some other shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I don't know if the water and that mixes well together. We could check other things in there, but I don't want to put something in there again. Make sure that you are feeling strong if you do want to put something in there.
Is there a loose pebble on the floor, maybe, somewhere?
Yeah.
I want to pick up a loose pebble and throw it in the lava.
Okay. So you pick it up and you think it kind of across the top of the lava and sits there. Doesn't smoke. It doesn't burn. And it doesn't sink.
Huh.
Hmm. The water evaporate when it went in?
The water did, yes.
The water
But
did.
you just see the rock, the pebble just sitting there. It's kind of getting moved around by the bubbles, but it's not sinking, it's not burning.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the hand axe that I picked up earlier and just kind of touch the lava with it.
Okay, roll 2d6.
2d6. 6.
Pull him up because we might need him. Make a will save.
Oh, okay. Oh, where's my will? 29.
Soon as the tip of the hand axe touches the lava, you feel this extraordinarily wrathful urge to hurt the nearest living thing to you. But you're able to kind of just mentally push through it and shove it away.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I did feel that urge that you were talking about earlier when I touched the lava with the hand axe.
Seems like this lava has some ability, but does not always destroy whatever it touches. For some reason, the water from there was affected, but we don't know how it would affect other liquids or materials. Hideki, does the axe that you put in there have any burn marks or any evidence of touching such a hot material?
Oh no, is my hand axe burned at all?
No.
I think it's safe to scoop it up with a vial as long as you. Well, you'll probably have the urge to fight something, but I think it's safe to put it in a vial if you so wish.
Do you believe that is a good idea?
No, but could be useful.
Gil, what are your thoughts?
I don't know about that lava. It seems like bad news.
Yes.
I want to pebble test the water. Loose stone, put it into the water, see what happens.
I did throw a vial of acid in there
Watch it sink.
earlier. Can we... Gil, do you see anything down at the bottom of the well, or can you see anything from where you're standing?
I will make a perception check. 19.
Just goes a little too deep. It gets to a certain point where you can't really. It's like looking into the ocean.
I'm gonna voluntarily dip a foot into this water.
Okay. It's brisk.
Nothing happens right off the bat?
Not on. Well, you'd be putting it in the outer rim, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Alright. I get into
Dude,
the
do you have
outer
any
rim.
healing left?
I do not.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going in the fully in the water?
I'm pretty used to this kind of stuff. The outside seems safe so far, but I don't know about this middle part. When I detected magic, was it just the center ring?
It wouldn't necessarily work that way, because the water's all the same.
Okay.
You just know that the water is somehow magical. You don't know if it's the center, if it's the outer ring.
I'm going to reach over that. I'm assuming that's a ring of stones in the middle?
Skulls.
Skulls. Oh. I'm going to reach over that ring of skulls and put my hand in the middle section and see what happens.
The center of the ring is shockingly warm.
It's a different temperature in the middle. It's, like, warm. It's weird.
Did it feel like the lava from before?
I didn't touch the lava, so I don't really know.
It's probably for the best. How are the skulls floating on the top of this water, or is there like a cavern of skulls going down?
With a 19, I would say that Gil would see that the outer rim is kind of like it's about 3 feet deep, and there's a stone floor, and then there's metal rods that the skulls are sitting on.
Okay, the metal rods go down.
No, the metal rods go into the floor of the outer rim.
Oh, okay.
But the center is deep.
Yes, the center is where you can't see fully down.
I'm going to check it out, guys. And I'm going to dive.
Oh.
I'm diving in the middle. And I have 30 feet of swim speed, so I will go down 30 feet and see what I see.
Make a fortitude save.
$16?
Let me read.
And so we never saw them again. Hey, you wanted him to swim in it.
And that was the last time you ever saw Gil Finback.
I don't know about last time. I gotta figure out what continent you got teleported to.
Oh
shit.
no.
Hi, I'm Gil's brother, Dill.
Roll a d4.
Oh no. A 2.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So as you begin to swim down in the waters, you start to, as you reach your 30 feet, you begin to feel this tingling sensation, and then the water kind of crushes in on you, almost like an immense amount of pressure. And then suddenly, and you are pulled through space and time. Scenes of jungles and oceans and plains and cities rushing past you before you are thrust onto your hands and knees. And as you look around you, you are in the middle of the Arctic.
Oh, fuck. Great. Like, Arctic wilderness, nothing.
You have been teleported to the continent of Northrend, which is almost, outside of a very few select amount of cities, nothing but a frozen wasteland that is riddled with undead and all kinds of twisted, monstrous creatures.
Awesome. I'm so fucking dead.
Probably.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Gil, you have to swap out laundry. That was the deal for being able to play tonight's game. You're more than welcome to tell them what happened to you. Don't forget, guys, we are in the southern tip of Lordaeron in the Eastern Kingdoms.
I got teleported to the icy tundras of Northrend.
Oh
Which is,
no.
yeah, not a fun place. Apparently, there's not a lot of civilization out here, and there's a fuck ton of undead.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So, I'm probably not going to survive. I only have a few HP, and I'm pretty sure I don't have any food.
Can you swim back down and find something? I don't know.
I got spit out into like a frozen tundra. I'm not even in water anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I don't think I'm near water. So, we'll have to see what happens. But there's a good chance that I'm fucking done.
all right. There's some other good characters you can probably play. There's
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking, I think.
Magus sounds cool.
Hopefully, it's just a temporary teleportation thing, and you get spat back.
Ooh, we could play a bard. You can play a summoner. Summoner sounds cool. Actually, I might play summoner if I die.
If it makes you feel better, Hideki threw his grappling hook in there to try to start fishing for you.
Oh,
I did.
it's racist.
Which,
so far, no bite.
yeah, I was gonna say might be a little bit racist.
Listen, I have an intelligence of. Let me look. 9.
I double your intelligence. I have 18.
Listen, I'm not very smart, and I'm kinda wise.
If there's one thing I know, is it's that I don't know.
Well, buddy, you better start finding, hopefully, a ring somewhere, and hopefully you don't get punted by a fucking frost giant or something.
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, I mean, I do have like survival's my thing.
Hopefully.
I have a forager feat that lets me basically provide substance for myself and additional creatures if necessary. I can support
Isn't it 6 people?
myself and 4 additional creatures. If I crit the roll, I can take care of twice as many. I can choose to support half the number of creatures and make everything comfortable rather than just like flat. So I can be comfortable, and I have survey wildlife, so I can like, if I see like tracks and shit, I might be able to roll and determine exactly what it is and know whether it's something worth checking out or staying the fuck away from.
In like 30 sessions, we just happen to be in the northern part of Northrend, and we just find Gil with a polar bear jacket wrapped around himself, eating a decomposing leg. Oh, hey guys! You want some?
I'm a nomad now.
So what are we doing?
I'm still fishing.
Yeah,
Am I? So I got spit out in like. I'm not in water.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. I was gonna say I can't just dive back down and try to find my way back, but no. Okay.
Actually, you're in a strange temple. Or some sort of extremely large structure.
Oh.
on our side, do we... Oh no.
Okay. I need just you. Come here, you. Oh, no, not this one. Oh my god, I can't grab just you. There you go. Just a second. Put yourself right here.
I think I did, but I don't have vision.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Yep. Oh boy.
Sitting before you is a rather tall, looks to be human male, sitting on a throne. See, looks down at you.
Oh, I think I might know who that is. Maybe.
Why are you here?
Oh. Hi. My name's Gil. And to answer your question, I have no idea. I was exploring a well in a temple, and suddenly I'm here. I got sucked through space and time, or so it would seem, and here I am. So you didn't bring me here?
No, why would I bring such a pitiful creature here?
Oh, well, that's not exactly nice, but okay. I don't know. That's why I asked. Who are you?
It's a question that people seem to keep asking. People, a question that people have asked me for centuries. How do I begin? Actually, knowledge always comes with a price. And you have done nothing to earn my name or for me to even continue to entertain this conversation. What do you offer, little druid?
Do you like gold? I have some gold. I have this.
No, I could simply wish for it. And he kind of just flicks his hand. And without somatics, without verbal, giant chest of gold, thousands of pieces just appears next to him.
Whoa, that's a cool trick. Are you like a magician?
Oh, buddy.
He can't help but smile at Dill. Something of the sort, yes. Are you familiar with what a lich is?
Uh, is that like a leshy witch? I don't know. No, I don't know.
Well, then I guess I can't really explain what I am. But who don't want gold. I would trade you this information and a path back to the catacombs of wrath.
I'm sorry.
For
I was sorry. My son is talking to me, and I missed what you said.
you're, he laughs. I don't know how much you heard, but he laughs at your, asking him if he's a magician. Then we had the lich conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Don't really know if I can explain what I am. If you don't even know the basics of what a lich is. But I could offer you my name, possibly answer a few questions, and send you back to the catacombs of wrath. And in exchange, you grant me one favor. To be called upon at any time that I choose. To be anything that I decide. Do we have an accord? Because if not, I'll just kill you where you stand."
I mean, if my options are to do this thing or die, I'll just do the thing. That sounds like the smart move.
Well, I have no need for your favor now. I've seen your fate. I know what you become. We'll wait until you are at a more appropriate strength to be able to deliver on what I need.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know, little druid?
Let's start with the name. That'd be nice, I think.
My name is Korzauk.
K-O-Zark?
K-A-R-Z-O-U-G. My name is Korzauk, the Claimer, the Ruiner, the Warbringer, the Betrayer. What do you want to know, little druid?
Well, that is a lot of titles. It's very impressive. I think my first question would be, where am I?
Well, I can't give that information. I don't want you skipping ahead or spreading information of where I am. Now that you know I am here and living, it will strike fear into the hearts of the right people. But I don't want them coming and barging on my door. I don't really have the patience to deal with any of them. So for now, we'll just say Northrend.
Okay. And, am I allowed to ask what it is you're after? Like, what's your goal?
I think you can. It's a goal I was not able to complete in my first life, nor in my second. You see, there are beings. You refer to them as gods. I refer to them as prattling toddlers that bring their own family drama across the surface of Avatar. Bickering like children, resulting in the death of millions. They feared us. They feared what we created. They feared that we had found a way to kill them. Some of them believed that we didn't have the right to do that we shouldn't have that knowledge, that our ambition had gone too far. Because with a single push of a button, we could reduce them to ashes. And as he says ashes, the entire temple just rumbles.
Oh.
But they had their battle, ripped my city from the skies, and those damned destiny forged bound me. But I have found a way to break free. I will complete my goals. And nothing will stand in my way again. And as he says again, he just flicks his fingers, throws you into the pool behind you, and you pop back out of the pool in the other room.
Oh, shit.
Where the fuck is the rest of the party?
We're over here.
We're all fishing.
Okay, and you may... Okay, and you pop back up in the center of the pool.
Can I pull him out? Just
Go ahead and ping him, guys. Help him find where he's going.
right here.
My vision's fucked again.
I'm gonna look dead straight to Jimson and be like, "I told you it'd work."
I did doubt that. Never mind. Gil, are you all right? You were gone for such a long time. Were you trying to swim to the bottom? Could you not hear us calling for you? What happened?
Oh god, I'm blind. I can't see. Oh god. Oh god. I can't see
Get the
anything.
Gil, open your
Am I on
eyes.
a wall?
Take 2 steps to the side, see if that fixes it.
I don't know where I am.
Do you have night vision? You probably don't have vision.
I can move. But yeah, my vision's gone. I assume he's probably doing laundry, so... in the meantime...
I love
that was real freaking scary, guys. Holy crap. Don't go down there. Don't go down there, okay?
Yes, I was about to suggest the same thing before you did. What happened?
There's a portal down there. Gateway? I don't know what it is, but, like, I went down there, and then the water, like, sucked in, and then, like, I got thrown through, like, a jungle and a forest and a desert, and then, poof, it was, like, snow, and then it was a temple, and then it was weird, like, there was a guy on a throne. His name was, Karzog the Claimer. Karzog the Warbringer. The Betrayer. I also have a 4th title, Ruiner. That's what it says. I was writing so fast I couldn't read it. This is like the 3rd time he's been alive or something, and he said that all the gods are like toddlers and he wants to kill them all by pushing a button or something. It was fucking crazy. I don't know, but...
It was fucking crazy. Gil cusses for the first time. I mean, that's an appropriate response. You could be wrong.
But he was... I also can't see. Side note.
Oh.
Yeah, that vision. Yeah.
Well, you guys have explored the entire dungeon, so I'll just turn them.
Oh, is
By
there
the way,
nothing on
did the boss drop anything?
Yeah, she dropped her dagger of sending. Our dagger of returning. It's a dagger that you can throw and call back to yourself.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't deal near the damage that she did because she magically enhanced it. It's just a regular dagger that calls back when you throw it.
That's still pretty cool.
It is an action to call it back though. So action throw it, action to call it back.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I do believe that a Deki might be able to get the best use of that.
Jimson,
Yes,
your Arcana and Occultism are the same, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, roll one.
Alright. It seems fitting to do occultism. Yeah, 18.
It wasn't a high DC. It was only a DC of 13. Karzog. Karzog the Claimer. Ruiner. The Betrayer. The Warbringer. Name is so familiar. So you're sitting there and you're thinking and thinking.
Jimson, kind of gasping, falls to his knees, shaking. You said it was Karzog?
Oh yeah, that was his name. Yep.
Oh, goodness. Goodness.
Do you know him?
I, I, I don't, but something does. Something says that he's the one who brought about the war. The War of the Ancients. He's the one that caused the death of the gods. He invented the device. I don't know what this means. Just rumors but from what this voice was saying, he's the reason that the War of the Betrayers happened. The reason that some of them died. Oh, Gil. Oh, Gil, I hope you didn't do anything to this creature or for this creature. This Karzog is dangerous.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything to him, and I didn't do anything for him yet, but I did kind of make a deal that said I would at some point, because if I didn't, he was just going to kill me then and there. And I didn't want to die. So I said,
Gil.
okay.
Oh, goodness, Gil. This can be very bad. We'll have to... Oh, no.
For a quick refresher, because your three characters would be very familiar with this knowledge because I haven't so recently. The War of the Ancients was a war raged across the surface of Avatel by the 14 prime deities. 7 of them, the betrayers, felt that humanity had, and when I say humanity, I mean mortal kind in general, had gone too far in their free will and needed to be better regulated and controlled. And the beloved believed the opposite, that mortals, that is the beauty of being immortal, is their ambition and their ability to create. It was leaked, in a way, I guess, it's been tattletaled, essentially, narked, to the betrayers that mortals had created a device called the God Hammer. It was capable of, with a push of a button, obliterating even a prime deity. And this was the catalyst that started the war. 2 primes fell in this war. 1 beloved and 1 betrayer, leaving 12 moving forward. And the mage city of Iselcross was destroyed and crashed into the surface of Northrend. The War of the Ancients only lasted about 2, maybe 2.5 months before a bunch of brave heroes rose up and helped the beloved lock the betrayers away in their separate prisons. But it also started the Calamity, which Avatel's only for the last about 56 years almost exactly, been recovering from. It wiped out 80% of the life on the surface of Avatel. Life, not mortals. Plants, animals. 80% of the things that lived died in this 100-year time.
And if who you're talking about is correct, you met the one who created the weapon that started the War of the Ancients and caused so much destruction. And you just agreed to help him with something in the future.
Well, it doesn't look like you had much of a choice, regardless.
No, but you seem to be in quite a tenuous position, Gil. I am sorry.
It's like there's nowhere in this world for me to belong. My home doesn't want me because I'm weird. They come to the surface and they try to trick me into killing gods. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Boo-hoo me.
I'm sorry, friend. That sounds like quite the harrowing experience. Maybe best if we can finish up here quickly and move on. We might be able to discover more, but feel it best that the longer we stay in this strange temple, more trouble we might get in. But know that as long as we're with you, we'll do what we can. At least I want to say that we will.
Well, let's just hope whatever Karsak wants is... Well, I'm sure it'll be bad. So, let's just prepare for the worst.
Is there anything else that we should try to do with the triangle? We can test a few more things, but if it's still bringing power over us, if we just touch it with something or put some magical items on it.
I think we can take it in a vial with us, but unless you have any free vials, then we can't really take it with us.
I mean, I
might be able to
try to dive to the bottom of that if you want. Worst case scenario, I die.
I don't think I want to see what's the bottom of that well.
I also believe with what just happened, there may be worse things than death in your future, my friend. I guess I can attempt to take a vial of it, but I should be very careful. Adiki, would you mind searching those 2 side rooms that we haven't looked in yet? See if there's anything in there?
Okay,
They're-
I open this closet.
Yeah, they're fucking map features. I don't know why they're there. There's nothing in them.
Okay.
There's a broom, a broken vacuum, and a dead rat.
Is there just... Okay. Wonder if the dead rat has anything to do with the dead crow.
I toss the dead rat into the acid pit and see what happens.
The triangle? Or the...
No, the actual acid water.
Oh, the acid water that's over on the thing?
Yeah.
Alright, if this is what you all think is best, I'll give it a shot to try to take a small sample of this liquid in the glass vial.
Shouldn't I do it, since last time you did it, you kind of...
Alright. I will give you a glass vial and give it to you and start backing away.
Okay, and then I'll try to do the same thing fucking Jimson did and try to carefully scoop it up.
Okay, dex check.
Just a regular dexterity save, or
Yep.
whatever. Okay.
20. Yep, 20 plus dex.
23.
You are able to very easily, swiftly, and deftly collect your vial. And as you pick it up and kind of begin to swirl it around, you watch as it hardens and then crumples to dust in the vial.
Hmm. Seems like it only wants to stay in this pit. And I'll give the ashy vial back to Jimson.
Strange. Does it completely disintegrate, or is there still a vial
It's
of
like
ash?
a little vial of ash.
Okay. Without further knowledge, I don't know if there's anything else we can do here. Do you think it's best if we head back to the temple for now, get a night of rest, and then go and talk to the mayor of what we found and give them the evidence that we found?
Seems like our best choice: either get yelled at by Karsak or get yelled at by the mayor. And I think I'd rather deal with the mayor at the moment. Oh, it's such a nice island. Look at that, it's so cute.
Okay, so we return to Sandport. Temple is... Hold on.
So, Adeki, are you going to keep the
What the fuck?
dagger of returning?
Yeah, it could be useful. I don't know if I'm going to keep the brimstone +1 brimstone longsword though.
The dagger requires investment.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I'll advance to it.
Okay.
Is there any way to keep track of investments on this sheet?
Just have to keep track of it in your inventory.
Could be a fun way to do some panaches. Like, look over there! Throw your dagger, and by the time you look, you return it to your hand.
That's true. I could probably do some cool panache.
Okay, just pick up... We're at the temple, because apparently this map of Sandport is not actually in this book.
This looks like a temple.
Sure. Oh, just found it. It would obviously... Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's this massive fucking building up here.
That's right.
This one?
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
this open square right here was where we were having the festival and all the
That would
shenanigans went down?
be correct.
Where was the glassworks? Is this the glassworks kind of has a similar?
The glassworks wasn't in the city.
Oh, okay.
You guys had to travel up through this gate up here to get to it.
Okay. All right. What time of day is it? Have we been down there long enough for?
It would probably, with how long you guys have been in the catacombs, you all would be probably getting fairly close to exhaustion. 'Cause by the time you returned, it would be about 10 in the morning. Because you
Yeah.
guys head out late at night. Actually, I'll put it at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And then if you long rest, it'll be like 10 or 11.
Unless there's anyone stopping us at the temple, I believe it would be best if we got some rest for the night.
No, Abdul can easily bypass anything.
Okay.
So there would be no resistance getting into the city and then getting into the temple. Because they all know who and what he is.
Right. So, cool. Are we taking a long rest?
Yeah. I guess we'll take a long rest.
All right.
Okay.
While we are heading back, would I be able to do my long rest component gathering?
You would have to wander back out of the city again to do that. I'd let you do it on the way, that just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Rather than having to wander back out and drag Abdul with you again and all that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just roll me a nature check.
Alrighty.
Let me get my poison crafting table that I had to build for my rogue the other day. Okay.
23.
You were able to find 2 giant centipedes and a strange mushroom that you don't know what it is. Don't know what it does. It's a single stalk that sprouts into 3 heads. And it's kind of toadstool looking, like with the red and white spots. But instead of red, one head is green, one head is purple, and one head is yellow. All 3 heads stemming from the same stalk.
Glorious. All right. Those materials gathered. I will take some. On our way back, I will take the 2 centipedes, put them into separate jars. Fill each jar with 4 darts, and keep those overnight.
Okay. Are you going for potency or count?
Going for count right now.
Count. Okay. In that case, roll 2 d4s.
Okay.
Oh, first and roll a crafting.
Okay.
See if you properly agitated them. You most certainly did. Okay. How's your nature higher than your crafting?
Is it?
It is. Your nature is a 13, your crafting's an 11.
No, nature's a 10, crafting is 12.
Oh, you rolled a 13. Got it. And then rolled an 11. Okay. So, instead of a 1, you get 2. Instead of a 3, you get 4.
So a total of
6
6.
total. darts infected with giant centipede venom.
Alrighty. And I think that will cover my long rest stuff. I'll be able to inspect the mushroom and my severed arm over a short rest, right? Or is that only
Yes, because
morning
short
routine?
rests, when we should address this now before we try and ask for it. Short rests in Pathfinder are a minimum of 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And
So, you absolutely could do that. Now, if you do it on a short rest, even though it's 4 hours, the DC is slightly higher because you can't spend a ton of time with it. Also, typically when you short rest, you aren't short resting in safe areas. So you kind of have to always be on your guard. Whereas when you long rest at a camp, you can be a little bit more relaxed, so the DC is lower. So you can do it. But probably generally better saved for long rests.
okay, would I have time with this long rest, or I don't want to take up too much time?
I would say gathering the materials coming in, and then setting up the centipedes, properly agitating them so that they secrete their venom and all that.
Mhm.
I would say that's probably about all the time you would have if you want to be able to get a decent night's sleep with the rest of the party.
All right, perfect. Then in the morning, with the checking over the centipede's venom, giving it a nod, I would go out to a window and uh, just pop the centipedes out the window and call it good.
You hear a scream as one of the gardeners suddenly has a giant centipede dropped on their head, and you look down and one of them's rubbing off, slapping their head and hair.
Well, nature can be quite a terrifying place. And just walk back.
Fair.
Well, that was a very long adventure. Should we head to the mayor's, report what we found?
It's like 1 in
Also,
the morning, right?
no, we just took a long rest.
No,
Oh,
you
took a
guys
long.
finished your long rest. It's about 10
Okay.
or 11, somewhere in there.
Abdul,
May I, as a can I change some of my spells?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just for now, I'm gonna drop stabilize, and I'm gonna take ignition as a cantrip choice.
Okay.
And I'll think about others later. But for now, that's all I want to do.
Sure.
All right. Sorry. Continue.
Abdul, now that we've been able to experience the dungeon, met and seen some interesting things, do you think it would be best if we gathered what we could from the old head priest's room and bring that all over, or do you still want to keep that secret, or maybe even find a way to destroy it?
Bring what over?
Inside of the old temple leader's room, we found the hidden compartment with the black candles, the book, the all that stuff, the letter that got found out.
You're asking if he wants to destroy that stuff?
I'm asking if we should bring it to the mayor now, if we should keep it hidden, or if it's something that he thinks is too dangerous and should be destroyed.
The city has gone through enough. I think we should just be rid of it.
All right. Well, unless we are going to be leaving, it may be dangerous to do anything to destroy it now. So keep it here, and if we need to leave, say we need to gather a few things and head out.
Agreed. I think that we should just take it far from here. Never let it see the light of day again.
All right. Well, is everyone ready to report what we found? The evidence, information, the explosion in the glassworks, what caused it, all of that?
About that time, there's a sudden, loud, and violent knock at Abdul's door. I think that that problem has solved itself.
All right.
He'll
Gil.
step.
Oh.
He'll
Did I-
just step forward and gonna open up the door. Unless you guys had something quickly.
No.
Nope.
I was gonna ask Gil to open the door.
Yeah, Lady Arden is not one to wait. He opens the door and she barrels through. Might I know why the glassworks is nothing more than a pile of rubble, ash, and smoke?
Elpis.
Cultists.
I mean,
For
you told us to get some incriminating evidence, and we found it, and then they try to blow us up with it.
And where is that evidence?
It's smoking in the crater right now, in case you haven't noticed.
Right, so you have no proof to your claims.
we
Oh, you meant this? Incriminating evidence from the servants' quarter? Oh, and then the diary of... what's his face? Him murdering his father because he was using the glassworks for smuggling any firearms. Oh, and then the girl, Emiko, who's over there. Will that satisfy you, or...
It was you all that brought Amiko in.
Yes, we found her locked in a room underneath the glassworks. When we tried to retrieve her and bring her back up to get her rested and checked out, there we unfortunately met Nualia, who used some of this black powder, I believe, and there was also nitroglycerin that was stored downstairs. She covered the top of the glassworks with it and, well, had everything explode. We barely made it out before the explosion happened. I unfortunately don't know if Nualia made it out, but after getting Amiko to a safe place, we returned, seeing that there was also a smuggling tunnel. As we traveled through the smuggling tunnel, we found evidence of a lot of foul creatures, forms of necromancy, body distortions, and evidence of many of the betrayer gods. Signs from Asmodeus, Lamatu, and Zonkathun in many of the places down there, and a strange ritual circle of water that we don't quite understand how it works, but through some unfortunate events know that it could teleport, and a strange magma-ish triangle that if you try to interact with it, it feels you with some type of rage, but if you try to collect it, it turns into ash. It was a very strange and dark place down there.
And she kind of nods her head and has a little bit more of a calmer approach, except to Adeki, who always plays the asshole on every character he plays.
That's not true.
Oh, don't give me that. All two of them that I've seen you play. I guess Nitron's pretty level-headed. Anyways, she takes the evidence and turns to a guard and says something quietly to him. And he leaves, and she just collapses into a chair. That is troubling news.
I concur. We had our concerns when the glassworks exploded, but I do not know what to say as a comfort. I can give more upsetting news if you are prepared for it.
Possibly.
One of the routes that we were following underneath the ground, it did eventually lead into what seemed to be a water drain or sewer drain in the middle of the city, I believe in the marketplace. So there is a way to get from the temple and from the city itself rather than through the glassworks. I don't know how long it was used or if it is still known, but there is a route that may need to be covered as carefully as possible to make sure that
Do you have a
anything
cat?
happens. Yes, I do. Loki.
Okay,
Loki
I was like, does anybody else hear a creepy fucking child coming through Discord? It's cat. Okay. I
Artak.
thought fucking Gil was like fucking with his voice thing again. Sorry, I was just like, what the fuck is that?
Yes, I'm sitting on what is now my cat's favorite chair because it's supposed to be my chair, but because it's mine, it's his. So he's complaining
Fair.
at me about it. Yeah, exactly.
She kind of does the like face rub thing. Ugh, I've only been in charge of this city for 5 years, and already so many things have gone wrong. Well, I will get with the city guard and see if they have any further information on this new alias. That seems to be your only remaining lead, correct?
Unfortunately, of what we understood, at least lead that doesn't involve beings that are out of our own control.
You should be
Right.
careful when dealing with that one. She has magical means beyond our current understandings, and I don't think any of the guards are quite equipped to handle that.
We did, if I believe correctly, that she did have a brother, but he had a horde of goblins in the glassworks that he attacked us with, and we did have to kill him. I believe his body was destroyed in the explosion.
Sito, I think his name was.
That is correct. Well, I will send out my scouts and spread word. See what I can find. It may take some time. You're
But
free to roam the city as you see fit. And
you,
I will report back as soon as I have something.
would it be helpful if we just maybe met back with you either around noon or at night here in the temple to discuss anything that you may have uncovered?
I do not have a means of knowing how long this may take, but I will reach out as soon as I can. And she'll kind of cover her hand and whisper, and in your head you hear, I have my ways.
Sounds good. Well, do we have any restrictions within or without the city? I know you.
Yeah. I do not, and it is Lordaeron. So, if anyone gives you trouble, show them this. She'll kind of reach into a fold of her dress and pull forward a medallion, probably about an inch and a half diameter, maybe 2 inches, and she'll just kind of place it in your tiny little hand. Show them that, and tell them that I have given you free reign and permission to go and do as you please. Maybe you can find something within the city in the meantime, while I hunt down any possible lead that I may have.
Thank you.
She'll get up and walk towards the door, and she'll kind of grab the handle and she'll stop, kind of look down for a second, and she'll turn back around, her head bowed, looking at the floor. I I misjudged you, and that was not fair. Simply because of what the three of you are. It was wrong, but it is hard to undo a lifetime of being taught prejudice.
There was danger in the city that you care about and you lead. Without quick action and without decisive ideals, more trouble could have come. I understand. I have seen what inaction can do, and sometimes making a rash and hurtful action is better than making no action at all.
She'll give you a soft smile, and kind of slightly bow her head to you all, and walk out the door. And for Gil, who's not going to be one of my players in upcoming campaigns in my setting, if you do not remember, the Eastern Kingdoms is split by two countries called Lordaeron and Zul'Farrak. creatures that are typically, or people that are typically beast races. So a fish person, a leaf person, a cat person, a fox person that hasn't revealed himself yet, um, live in Zul'Farrak, and predominantly humans live in Lordaeron, and there's quite a high amount of prejudice and racism coming from Lordaeron to the beast people. They believe that the beast people are products of the betrayers and are responsible for the War of the Ancients, which is completely fucking incorrect. But it's, it's a, well, you know how mass populace works. We live in America, so.
Well, what now, everyone? We still have the day and seem to have. I don't know what to do next. I don't believe it would be best if we left the city out of Sandport. And
I mean, we don't have any obligations here, if I'm being quite honest. The only reason I really did it was just to clear my name.
Fair. What
Fuck
if
it,
you?
let's go off the rails, boys. Fuck this campaign. I'm gonna toss the book. Where are we going? Go to fucking Uldum.
I don't
Let's
know.
go.
Northrend sounds pretty cool.
Let's go to fucking Northrend, which is meant for characters at least level 14 and get fucking one shot.
Yeah, let's just power skill it. Just go for it.
Well, I was going to ask.
No, seriously, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
I do have enough of Crimson made that I could probably bullshit my way if we just wanted to say fuck this campaign and just do what the fuck ever.
We'll see what they're about to go.
I survived Northrend at level 4, and all I got was a shitty t-shirt.
You might be the first character in history that's gone to Northrend that low and lived. And I would call you lucky, but you know.
Oh god, I
Yeah.
wanted this temple to just have like a really shitty like gift shop before you leave.
You
To go
like
back
a
to where you
super
need.
shit mug that like you're pretty sure if you set it down too hard it'll break.
Every
The
liquid that
novelty
you put
item.
in it tastes like ash.
Yeah.
A floating skull runs the store, and he always makes is always insulting you.
Oh man, that'd be that's kinda now. Alright. So
We all found ourselves in Sandport during this festival. What were you two planning on doing in Sandport?
Honestly, I was just kind of wandering around, seeing the sights, and kind of just got pulled into this mess. I wasn't really looking at anything particular. Just exploring the world as it is.
I have some business that I need to take care of.
Of course, a lot has been changing for you in the past. Well, introduction of us, unfortunately.
Well, being introduced to you actually is the business. You, I belong to an order that stands to ease Avatel out of the calamity and ensure that the beloved's prisons hold, and that the betrayers stay where they are, and that the divine gate truly ensures that the beloved can no longer reach us. My mistress, Iroi, is able to walk the surface for small periods of time, being a child of Imode. And I should report to her. I will only be gone for a few days, but I must leave.
Of course, would you be able to pass on the information of Karzog's existence, or should we keep that hidden for now?
I will tell her everything that happened. She is the daughter of the lawbearer, and while I don't necessarily have the same faith in her father as I do her, if there's one prime we can trust, it is at least that one.
Well, I hope our paths are able to join again soon. Hopefully in here.
We'll be back. I want to continue to chase these threads with all of you. See where it may take us. So, I will return as quickly as I can.
Well, do what you gotta do, kitty cat man.
Do we have your permission to stay in the temple if we are staying in the city?
Absolutely. And he'll reach into the folds of his monk robes and pull out a key and toss it to you. Where I am heading is only a 2 days ride. A few hours
Mr.
to
P.
make my... You do. You bobble it, like kind of bounces off your face, lands on the floor. There's like an awkward moment before you stop speaking where they both jump. You both kind of like look down at the key, look at each other, look down at the key. Right. So as I was saying, it's only a 2 days ride. I'll be able to make more of a fort within a few hours and 2 days back. So, I leave you. Good luck and stay safe. Oh, and I have no need for... Well, actually, we gave Abdul literally nothing. Except the ring. Actually, yeah, he does take the ring off. One of you should wear this in my absence, just in case. I have other means to protect myself on my mount.
Of course. Adeki, you usually seem to find yourself in front of interactions that may be best with you.
Alright, if that's what you think. How do you feel about it, Gilly?
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
You always have a way of words. Anyway, I'll put on the ring of protection, right?
I'm just imagining Gil like
+1 ring of protection.
totally checked out of this situation, just like looking up at a butterfly that flew past a window.
It's just +1 to AC, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And he heads out the door. 4 days without your healer.
I'm sure we all need them.
Well, I came here seeking knowledge of what is out in nature and different information for alchemical components to help me in my longer journey. But with the festival happening, most shops and stores were closed. I'm wondering if they may be opened now, with the festival over and the excitement died down. Though there also may be traces of goblins staying in the city, so it still may be a bit dangerous going out. Is there anything that you would like to do in town?
I think I would be down to accompany you on your shopping journey. My whole reason for being here is to just kind of observe and study the way society works on the surface. We're a very close community in America, so I just wanted to see how it worked out here, and there's no better opportunity to people watch than to walk around the town. So I'm with you, bud.
Well, thank you so much. Maybe able to get some supplies, information, and maybe be able to figure out what we all should do next. I was afraid that we would be thrown out of the city, but maybe able to hear what other people think of what is going on. It will probably be best if we do not speak a word of what happened, both in here or down within the chambers.
You mean that the fishman should not say that he made a deal with he who should not be named?
Yes, that may be for the best for a little while. Keep that close to your chest.
Keep what's close to
Fins?
my chest?
The information of the,
There's that intelligence with no wisdom. I love it. Good roleplay, Jimmy. That was really good. Sorry to interrupt. That was just that was a proud moment. That was a really smart roleplay.
Thanks. Anyway, let's go. We can. You said you wanted to sell your sword. We may be able to go to a blacksmith. I'm interested to see if they have any alchemical components within the town. Maybe even an alchemist themselves. Uh, Gil, is there any stores that you would be interested in seeing? Something that maybe you've heard of down in America but never been able to see because they wouldn't have it down at the bottom of the ocean?
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much everything. You know how hard it is to start a fire that far underwater? It's not easy.
Because I made it a canyon city, it's actually not that hard. They live in like bubbles.
Yeah, there's Gungans.
Oh my gosh, yay.
No, for real. It's a place you guys can visit in Crimson too. I was very literal. I wrote canon for your city. There's tons of it. We'll go over it sometime. But
Nice.
how I imagine it is like the underwater city in Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah.
That is Merca. So they have like bubbles that they can go in, and you could like make fires and stuff in there.
Yeah, that's kind of how I envision it too. But like, in my mind, the way like the ecosystem works is like it's got to have like tons of plant life to filter out all the carbon dioxide from the living creatures and make it into oxygen to sustain the environment. And then you unleash fire and all that burnt carbon, and it
That's
really
fair.
fucks stuff up. So I would say that they can, and they do, probably very minimally, like to cook food and stuff. But I doubt they have a lot of smithing and stuff like that. Just
No.
off the top of my head, that's how I thought. But it's
It's
your
also
world.
it's very well. It's very tribal. It's very very tribal.
Yeah, I feel that too.
So because like it wouldn't make a ton of sense that they would really get involved with the magitech, which is technology powered by magic that the rest of the world is experiencing because they're so isolated.
Yeah.
So even in today's world, I say that for the two players going, in today's world, it'd still be very tribal and very basic. So yeah, that's fair. Okay, I will make some changes then. Continue.
Perhaps you do have a way with your own a touch of nature that is magical. Maybe we can see if there is some type of shop that will provide you information on the magic of this land that could help you out both up here and if you ever do have an urge to go back underwater, make a way for you to be able to rejoin your own society or forge your own if that is what you prefer.
Well, I will certainly keep a lookout because I really like interesting things and knickknacks and the sort. So, yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Well, let's find whatever is closer and just take some time to explore the city. I have not been able to do that much.
And we will head out, not knowing where the city is, and start. Do you guys want to pick a direction, or would we know approximately where we're going, or should we ask a guard?
Okay. So what we're gonna do here is one. That's temple, so that's home.
Mhm.
And where do we want to go? And I will either find it on the map or we will make shit up.
What is? This might be a thing. This one.
Say again.
This building.
Okay. Let me get to the fucking map again.
I want a place to either sell my sword or find something better.
10. No, we're gonna go 10 first because you clicked on it.
Yep. I don't know. Looks cool.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of wandering through the streets, you all do get a bunch of weird looks. Again, because of the location. But every time someone like kind of begins to look at you a little too hard. You kind of NYPD flash the badge and people fuck off. You even at one point like have guards attempt to like hassle you just because of what you are. And you pull out the fucking thing and they like snap to your attention. They're like, right, and they fuck off as well. As you get over there, you realize that building, which is ironic because of what I just described, is the garrison barracks for the city guard.
Oh. Do I see windows?
You do.
Do I see anyone peeking out?
You see, guards out in the yard training. There's 2 people posted at the door. So, if you're trying to, like, peek through windows, one of them might be like, "Oi!" If you want to commit to that idea.
Nah, I just wanted to see what this was.
I'll,
It's across there.
Like,
Unless
across
you guys
the
want,
street.
unless you guys want to do something here.
I was just going to, since we're here, do they seem kind of a little chaotic with the explosions that happened yesterday in the goblin attack, or do they seem like things are more under control? Do we?
Make a society check.
Okay.
Society.
Society.
Anxiety check.
29.
Wow, nice. It's pretty huge. With a 29, as you take a look around, you do notice there is what you would assume for. Because the city is, it's a decent sized city for a fantasy city. It's no major city by any means, but when I eventually, 17 years from now, finish the Eastern Kingdom maps, it is on the map as a bigger city. So as you're kind of looking around, there is an elevated level of guard activity. But for even for how a city of this size, and they do seem to be a little bit more alert, kind of looking around as you're kind of taking a note and again doing the societal math on like city size versus a guard activity.
All right. Well, shall we continue? It seems we know where they prepare themselves. You wanted to ask what this other building was?
Oh yeah, it's just across the street.
Across the street, that is town hall. That would be where you would find Lady Arden if you need to speak with her in person.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a little A in case that comes up where we need to speak to her in person.
All right, I chose the first 2 places. You guys can choose next.
We'll keep walking down this road towards this building down here, but if there's any shops specifically, I think we said blacksmith. Let's do blacksmith, general store, magic or alchemy shop that's is on its way down there. We'll stop there.
Perfect. Just check on look here. So we've got jeweler's age, junker. There we go. So we would be heading over to this building here. Sorry, this one, the kind of stone square one. And as you approach, you see a door hanging over the door called Red Dog Smithy.
Something tells me it's not actually run by a red dog.
I believe that is a very astute idea. Who would name a dog Smithy? Smith would be more of a formal name for a dog. Probably it is just a smith.
What's a dog?
Maybe this. Put them in a bun and then you eat them.
Oh dear.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see 2 large red mastiffs come running from like down the side of the building and kind of just begin to lounge in front of the door looking at you all curiously.
Oh God. What are those? Oh God. They're terrifying.
Those are dogs. And for the most part, unless they are trained to be attack dogs, they are usually fluffy, friendly, and will lick you in a loving way. Well, they do eat fish, so maybe Don't let them lick you too much.
Oh, God, I knew it.
Perhaps we should head in here, see if this smith would be interested in purchasing your equipment and if there's anything else that we might need from it.
Okay. I will slowly approach the door and see if the dogs stop me at all.
No, they let you walk right on up to the door.
Okay. Walk right in.
And so there's kind of like a ting as the door opens, and you see this very large, bald man just hammering away at a sword. It's just ting, ting.
Some fine craftsmanship you got there.
What?
That's some fine craftsmanship you got there.
Oh! Yep. Ting, ting, ting. Snap the hammer on the anvil, spin around. How can I help you?
Well, I was looking to maybe upgrade my equipment, or I was trying to see if maybe you were interested in this beauty, and I'll whip out the +1 brimstone longsword. Maybe trade for something just as good, maybe a little better, depending what you got.
My, a true brimstone. And he'll kind of slam it on the counter. And you notice there's like several cuts and dents and scratches in the counters, like dozens. So you probably assume he does this a lot. And you see the sword kind of flare up and sparks fly off of it. Oh, still has its magic. Interesting. I don't know what I would have to trade. The blade on your hip is very ornate.
Yes, I would honestly prefer something similar to this. That seems a little bit sluggish to swing around for my style, if you get my drift.
I do.
Well, maybe you can craft something just as good?
It is possible. Let me speak with my brother. He runs, what is it? I will find it later, so we could just finish this interaction. He runs the enchanting shop. May be able to... It's possible, but it would be very expensive to combine that with that little dagger on your hip.
This dagger, do you have any interest in this as well?
I may be able to put the two together. Move the magic from one item to this one, and convert this to something a little bit more finessed.
Will that offset the cost?
It would. It'd be quite expensive.
Give me a ballpark of how much.
And you can see he's like doing like the bead counting in his head. That would probably. Because I would have to, yes, of course, I would have to cut the blade, and then God, he's such a dick. Why does he charge so much? We could probably swing 1,500.
Take a 0 off it, and you got yourself a deal.
No.
Oh.
We may be able to, however, just convert this weapon into something with a little bit more finesse, something that may be more your speed. I can't curve it as the beautiful blade that is on your hip. May I just see it? I don't want to touch it. I just want to. May I see it? It's
Here, take a look.
It's phenomenal. Oh my gosh! And the dice inlay along along the hilt, and the craft, the fine-tuned, tightly wound leather straps for a handle. This is a beautiful blade. You are a lucky man. However, I could probably convert this to something more your speed for 400.
I can trade the sword for that, but I also like something a little more to go with it. Since I would say this sword's about in the 500, 700 range, if I were to guess.
Yes. Well, I could just buy it from you. I could probably sell it as a longsword a lot easier.
How about this? You give me... We'll do the enchantment and, put them together, and then you give me the rest in gold. How about that?
He is offering to either convert the longsword into a finesse weapon, or enchant it to also be a dagger of returning.
Oh, the brimstone?
Yes, so for 400 he can turn the longsword into a finesse weapon. There's also a possibility he fucks it up and destroys the weapon, but...
Fuck it. I only have 140, 170. Is there anything you need? Well, I'm afraid I don't have that much gold on hand, but if there's anything you need done, I could possibly do it for you. Depending on what it is. Maybe some materials you can get nearby. Maybe. I'm in town for a couple days, so it's not like I'm going anywhere anytime soon.
I tell you what, I was expecting a shipment of sky steel here soon, and it seems to have not arrived. They're not terribly late, so it's not abnormal for it to happen. They're only behind about a day, and you can expect anywhere between 1 to 4 to... Sometimes travel in the wilds can be difficult, but if you wouldn't mind maybe just investigating, ensuring that my paid for property is still coming, possibly I could convert this weapon free of charge, because the sky steel would be... Yes, of course, the sky steel. Let's just say there's a higher margin there.
I think I'm willing to do that.
Right. Well, you're going to... There's a bridge. If you go out of my shop and you head north, there's a bridge right around the corner. That's normally the road that he comes in on. Correct.
Okay, I'm willing to go investigate, see what's going on, and then bring back whatever I can.
Perfect. We'll call it a cord, and he'll hold his hand out.
Shake it.
Okay.
What building are we in?
We're right here.
Thank you.
Well then, I'll go do that as soon as I can. Probably a couple hours. I still have other things I need to shop around for.
Perfect. Well, I will be here, and he'll kind of expertly flip the blade. In less of a way of a craftsman, in more of a way of someone who knows what they're doing. And kind of holds the handle out too. I shall see you soon.
Yep, talk to you soon. And then I'll exit the shop and tell my two friends here what the plan is.
Well, it sounds like that will give us something to look into, and hopefully they did not find themselves in any sort of trouble. I know that goblins are common in the area, but with what is going on, I hope it does not have any connection to any travelers. Should we continue with our shopping, or should we head there straight away since we are closer to there? I am fine with either.
Let's finish your shopping. We don't know what we might need. And then we can head out. We got a couple days until Abdul finds that, and might as well explore town while we have the chance.
I look over at Gil. How's he doing with the dogs?
He's now on his back, both dogs just kind of pawing at his chest and licking his face, and he's just giggling uncontrollably.
Oh no, he's crying in terror.
It's a loud whistle. Boys! And the two dogs immediately wander behind the counter. Sorry about that, little one.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm not mad. Can I come back and do that again sometime?
Absolutely. What are you doing on the surface?
Oh, that's a really long and loaded story, but suffice it to say, here I am, and I'm just like, wait, do you know of my people?
I've had some adventures in my time.
Interesting. Well, one of these days we'll have to talk about all of that.
I look forward to it.
And I look forward to petting your dogs again.
Of course. Have a good day. And he'll turn around and immediately start slapping on the sword again.
All right. Should we go to an alchemy shop? Is there any other items that any of you would like? Something you think would help us, perhaps investigating this disappeared traveling cart?
Nothing I can think of. I'm just following you.
Yes, I would like to know something cool.
That is a level 20 fighter ranger. And at the point of the timeline we're at, he was a PC of the campaign that led up to this one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Doggo Smith?
Yeah.
Red?
Yep, his name is Daz Mahler. And
That's Mahler.
his player was 12 fighter, 8 ranger. And the dogs are his companions, his like battle companions.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
What
that's-
you're saying is we got a chance at a fight.
So that's just that's where this is what the PC wanted to do. He's like, I just want to like find a small town and retire and like be a blacksmith. And he decided on Sandport.
Nice.
And
That's fucking
what
cool.
race is he?
No, he is human, but that's why he recognized what Gil was, and why he didn't show like any racism or anything, because it was a very elemental themed stuff. So basically, the elemental lords took advantage of the shape that Avatel was in, kind of shortly after the calamity ended, and tried to like come in and take over because the gods weren't here anymore to stop them. And that's what that whole campaign was, and it had a lot of Athamaru in it.
Princess
Oh,
of the
cool.
So
Prince
he's
of
a
the
hero,
Apocalypse, got
like
it.
hero.
He's a hero. He's a PC. He was played by one of my players.
Okay.
They were successful in rebanishing the elemental lords back to their planes.
Oh, dang.
Prince of the Apocalypse, but cool.
So that's just a fun thing. I was like, what do you want to do in retirement? He's like, just want to be a blacksmith in a small town and quietly go into retirement. And they had visited this city several times. So he's like, yeah, just go back to Sandport and be a blacksmith. Okay. So what do you wanted to do?
I had the thought of, as soon as you said expertly flips the blade, I was just like, oh, okay, so this guy's probably very high level, so is the reason no one's going to be murder hobos?
Yeah. Campaign ended at 20. With the time in between that campaign and this campaign, he's probably about level 25, 6.
Oh, there's past 20 and...
For characters in retirement, yes.
Okay, cool. Nice.
And it's more like those extra levels that I give PCs when they go into retirement is more like additional proficiencies that like help them in what they wanted to do in retirement. So like a lot of his stuff, just like he's a master craftsman. He can work with all types of metals, like sky steel, which is one of the rarest and most precious metals in Avatel. He proficient in running a business, stuff like that. You two will have retirement stats too when you guys do.
Oh yeah, I'm already aware of the plan.
Yeah, you already know what you're gonna be, so you're gonna that's what the additional proficiencies you're gonna get are gonna play into that, and then of course what Tel's doing. Additional proficiencies.
I'm so curious on what Tel's gonna do. I'm curious on what the next thing he's gonna touch is.
You know how the world isn't destroyed yet? Oops.
I mean, we have a whole campaign leading to that. Anyway, What do you guys want to do?
Let's yeah. If it's all right, I'd like to check out the alchemy store, and if there's nothing else, we should probably go investigate the cart for the very nice dog man.
There's a theater here. You guys could go see a show.
Boo!
Now let's just sit here and have our DM act out all of Hamlet.
Oh, that would be sick.
I
To
would
be or
just
not
like
to
play
be.
something through Kenku and just sit here.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against the seas of troubles, and by opposing end them, end this! Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh no, it's Thunderous Honk again.
Taverns, fish market, meat market,
Let's
regular
avoid
market,
that.
another tavern, stables, buy horses. Where are you? A boutique. Wanted to buy clothes, I guess. There's a place just called Hannah's. I mean, what it is.
Where do you buy Hannah?
Shipyard, manor. Lots of manors. I don't think there is an apothecary here.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, yes, there is. See, it would be here.
All right. Start heading down in there, and what do I see on the outside of it?
The name, the Scarnetti Mill.
Garnetti Mill. All right. I will knock on the door 3 times and then push it open.
Okay. As you enter, I wonder if I have a picture of her. I unfortunately did not have a picture of the PC. I did not keep it. You see this woman sitting behind the counter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a whole different campaign now, guys.
Roll just a deuce. No.
No.
I'm a plant, so Jimson does not care.
I don't care who I pollinate, baby.
I was just like, why?
Yeah,
Like, I'm just staring at the book. Like, is that why? Why does she have like F-size fucking boobs?
it's very titillating.
Anyways, she kind of as you enter and you do get a better look at her. Yeah, whatever. She's pretty. She got giant boobies. Whatever. She's wearing very kind of light clothing. Not that chiffon seafood bullshit. She's actually described as wearing like a very modest robe. You notice she doesn't have any shoes on. And as you look around, there's just all kinds of plants growing. There's small enchantments creating sunlight. Weird things in jars. Pretty much what you could imagine would be a reagent store.
This feels just like back at my master's place. Hello. My name is Chimson. I'm interested in collecting and creating some potions, and I believe that this is the best place for it.
My goodness, a leshy.
It is always exciting to meet somebody who knows of our kind. I am a leaf leshy. My name is Jimson Hemlock.
Oh, of course. Hello. Just very nice to meet you. A crag? You see coming out of one of the side doorways is a mushroom leshy.
Hello. It is always good to meet one of my cousins. A mushroom. Oh, Grelda would have loved you. She loved having all of yours help out with in the cave systems nearby. It is wonderful to meet you.
It is nice to meet you too. Welcome to Sandport.
Oh, thank you. You have quite an interesting environment here. It's been an interesting 2 days since I've gotten here. I tried to stop by earlier, but with the festival going on, I appeared that you had closed shop to that day as well.
It's never a quiet day around here, but if you don't mind, I have work to complete, so I'm gonna go fuck off.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you. And he'll wander back into the door, and you'll hear like all kinds of fucking strange noises. It's like a cartoon.
Well, again, my name is Jimson. May I have yours, miss?
Yes, my name is Shayless.
Shabus. A beautiful name. Shabus. I was...
Bliss.
Shabless?
Shayless.
Shayless. Shayless. I was interested in, collecting some, more alchemical components, and maybe if you had any potions here yourself that you would be willing to sell.
Of course, I have plenty. What are you looking for? Are you looking for more like the life-saving kind, or healing, or maybe to help your friend wield that metal contraption a little better? Blades. Ugh,
As he
metal.
says that, I'm just kind of looking around the shop, just kind of like doing that thing in science class you're not supposed to do, and just kind of sniff things directly.
Which is totally expected. And at one point, she raises her hand. Little fish person, could you not tap on the jars, please?
Oh, yeah, certainly. My bad.
Thank you. Anyways, of course. What are you looking for?
Well, currently I've been trained um,
You're right.
in the apothecary patterns of toxicology. I like to use different forms of poisons and different ingredients that could have harmful effects to a lot of different creatures. I don't know too many of my own, seeing that I have just recently gone out. But I was interested what type of poisons you may carry. Also, we seem to get ourselves injured a lot. If you have any types of potions that could help keep my friends from getting too far along the way of death, that would help out a lot as well.
Well, I do. I think I do. One moment, please. And she'll kind of wander around the back. Crack! Get out of it! And you hear it. Like they kind of bump into each other, and they have this really weird, like, love and annoyance relationship. And she comes back out with 2 regulars and a grater. This is all we have in stock, unfortunately.
Mm. Oh, all right. And what are the costs of them?
Well, the smaller ones would be, well, they would be 40 apiece. But the bigger one, unfortunately, is about 150.
Oh, I see. I see that you price your products very fairly. I know my mistress usually gives her products away, and it has caused problems in the past. So I'm glad you understand what you're working with. Good materials like these are always hard to come by. For now, may I purchase just one of the smaller potions, and I will pass over 4 platinum pieces.
She'll happily take it and slide it across the counter.
Um, and then, do you happen to have any types of poisons, reagents, or maybe an antidote or two?
I have plenty of reagents. I think it'd be easier for you to, because I have one too, and you'll see on her hip she has a alchemist formula book.
Mhm.
So it might be easier for you to get in there and tell me what you're currently working on, and then I can see if I have it in stock.
Oh, well, I always find it helpful to keep a little bit of black adder venom with me, but I have been running low on on fangs, or even the entire snake itself. If you happen to have any of those in stock.
Well, let me see. I do, actually. One moment. And she goes back in, more banging, more yelling at each other, more apologizing. She comes back out. She's got two deceased but preserved black adder snakes. And she also has one. Where is it? It's not here. Fucking wieners. It must be in the old version. She brings out a third, because she rolled a natural 20. A third snake it's a coral snake.
Ooh.
And she kind of sets the three of them on the counter. Again, deceased, but magically preserved.
Ah. Would I be able to do like a nature check to tell if she used the preserving salts that I messaged you about?
Absolutely. You could do either... I would say you could do a crafting check on that.
Okay.
Or a nature check, whichever you wanted.
Yeah, definitely crafting then. Seeing how these ones are preserved within an alchemical way. Ugh, only 15.
Oh, well, you meet the DC, and the answer is yes.
Okay. Oh, I have been trying to study this type of preservation method for a while now, and I see how effective it is on live organisms. Well, no longer alive. How much are you willing to part with the black adders? And is this a coral snake? Man, those are hard to see within this region.
It is. They're very rare around here. I was actually able to find it on a trade. But the two black adders... 8 gold?
A
For the
piece
pair?
or... Oh. Well, that's... Again, your prices are very fair. I will hand that over for both of them.
Okay. Oh, no,
Oh.
sorry. It would be 14 for the pair of them.
Okay.
If you still want to make the deal.
Yes.
Okay, so 14 for the pair of black adders.
Then... Let's see. Do you have Silverleaf?
I do. I actually have... That's pretty common. If you see your friend there, the one with the white hair, he's looking at the jar, looking like he might throw up. If you look just below his chin, you see it sitting there on the shelf, and you see like 4 or 5 bundles of it.
I don't throw up.
Good job. It's just a very disgusting look. There's some creepy shit in these jars.
Oh, yes. The one under the preserved bear intestine.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll, Is... How...
I throw up.
Like, and then you hear, "Fucking damn it, damn it!" And then he like slams out the door. People, if you can't look at things, don't fucking get out. Excuse me. And he slams down a bucket of water and he's like mopping. Every day here. Don't mind him, dear. But yeah, maybe don't look too deeply.
All right. I'll, Is... How much, Silverleaf is available?
There is 5 bundles, which would be 10 uses total, and they are a gold apiece, because Silverleaf is super common.
Mm-hmm. So, 50 gold for all of it?
No, each bundle is a gold, so it'd be 5 gold for all 5 bundles.
Okay, yeah, then definitely purchase that.
Okay.
So 5 bundles.
Are you interested in Le Coral?
Yeah, how much would the coral snake be?
The coral by itself would be... Get back to my notes here. 9. So almost
9
what you
gold?
paid for both adders. Well, 6 gold less.
Yeah, I'll get that as well.
Okay. You have a coral snake, and you can experiment with it to see what you can do.
Sweet. Let's see. Then, well, I don't know if you'll have any of these ingredients. They're a bit more rare. Do you happen to know
where some arsenic might be able to be purchased or found. I know it's usually in mining cities, and with this being a port city, it's harder to come by.
Yes, your very dense-headed fish friend is about to sniff it.
Oh, uh, uh, that will not help your stomach rest a bit. That will actually maybe.
I throw up again. I am.
The mushroom gets like halfway back to the fucking room and just spins around and walks back.
I am so sorry. Sorry. I promise I'll stop. You know what? Let me just. And he'll walk up to the counter and he'll drop 200 gold pieces, and he'll grab the greater and the standard potion. And as he turns to leave, he'll give the greater one to Adeki and just keep walking straight out the fucking door. This is not Gil's shop.
Oh god, I love this game.
I think this
All right.
time it was the fish eyeballs that he also saw before sniffing the arsenic. How much for the arsenic?
Well, I only have about probably about 2 pounds of it. And you know, arsenic is very finicky when trying
Yes.
to truly weaponize it. But I could let the 3 go for 10.
10 gold for the 3 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. You buy the 3 pounds at 10 gold.
Lastly, I've been looking at using some mushrooms in different components and stuff. It's something I haven't worked with myself. I actually found a strange mushroom that did not seem to fit in this environment. I was wondering if you knew what it was, and if you knew what experiments I should do to work with it. And I'll take out the 3-headed mushroom.
Okay. He's going to roll. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you found one. I'll buy this off of you for 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. May I ask what it is?
I think if you do, then you're not going to want to sell it.
Wait, what are you selling?
The strange mushroom I found the other night. Oh. Well, the only thing that I could do with it would be experiment with myself, but without knowing what it is or any of the components, I could damage the materials. After looking at your shop, you seem to be able to have a better control of things, and I may be able to get some help from you at a later time. How about this? Would you go with 500 gold, and if I came back in 2 days, you could tell me more about what you could make with it in case I ever find it in the future? Maybe share some of our notes?
If you buy it now, and the deal is final, I'll tell you what it is.
Deal. I will give her the mushroom.
Okay? She'll give you the 1,000 gold once the deal is completed. This is a death cap. And it creates death cap powder.
Goodness. That. Would I be able to do either an intelligence check or a nature check to know about death cap powder?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Which one would it be?
This wouldn't be nature, because
Mhm.
with crafting you haven't worked with this thing ever, so.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Okay. What was the knowledge you wanted to know about it?
I want to know about death cap powder itself, and
Okay.
what's it?
Death cap powder is one of the strongest poisons in the game. It deals stage 1, 78 poison damage. Stage 2 is 96 poison damage and sickened. And stage 3 is 88 poison damage and it's technically sickened 3. but we only do the one, singular second, a singular fucking stages
Devs.
of conditions. It's an extremely high save, so it's very rarely um, resisted and can last for 6 minutes.
Wow.
That's a good poison.
Would I know what level of alchemy someone would have to be able to reach to be able to make that?
To make it properly, first, without any errors in it, you would have to at minimum be legendary.
Okay.
Like master, maybe with a god roll.
So even if you were to nat 20, he just nope.
It's an ability check, and nat 20s and ability checks are not guaranteed success.
Yeah, I know, but like I was just asking, like at his current, like even if he got really lucky right now, he still wouldn't make it.
With a nat 20, you have what, plus 30 or plus 13 to your crafting?
That's like what, 33.
Plus 12 to my crafting, so it would be
So that
a
would be
32.
a 32. You would miss the DC by 21.
Yeah. Okay.
Jimson will dagger back for a moment
Or
and
no,
look at
sorry,
his
18. Miss it by 18.
We'll just kind of look at his hands for a moment and just go, goodness, I've heard about that. It's something that my mistress has told me to honestly avoid trying until I feel confident with my talents. I'm happy that it could find its way to your shop.
Yes, thank you. One of the many advantages to Deathcap, as you seem fairly new on your alchemist journey, but you can take small portions of these poisons over time and build up resistances. And I know a couple of people in power that would pay pretty price to be able to make themselves immune to this. Thank you.
Of course, as this this one grew itself, it was more just a gardener and helped out with experiments. But as I started to understand it a bit more, my mistress sent me out on my journey to understand these more. So, thank you for the knowledge that you gave. I may be back at a later time. I've taken up too much of your time, it seems, and uh, kind of take a look around at the mess that we've made. Taking up some of your shop's future time as well. So
No,
thank you.
Crag will deal with it. It'll be fine. But thank you for stopping by.
Of
Is there
course.
anything I can do for you, sir?
Who, me?
Well, your fish friend left, so.
Got any more of those greater healing potions? I could probably buy like one. How much?
Unfortunately, those 3 potions were all I had in stock.
Oh,
I
oh,
have
I'm not really sure what
other.
I'm looking for. Do you have anything that be for someone who can just swing swords around?
Unfortunately, I specialize in poisons, so.
Maybe something I can apply to my sword to.
Well, yes, you can apply anything to your sword. Sure. Roll me a 20, and we'll see what she has.
Kill. 4.
4. She's not gonna have much. She does have already prepared in a vial, giant centipede venom for 6 gold. Already made. All you gotta do is pop the top, put it across the blade.
Hmm. Okay, I'll take it. It was like 4 gold, right?
6.
6 gold. Okay.
Because she's already, done the work of putting it together.
Right. And it's a what was it again?
Giant centipede venom. See your local alchemist because he knows how to make it. If you
Local.
wouldn't mind, Jimmy, can you send the information for giant centipede over to Adeke?
Mhm.
Thank you. He'll get you the item card.
Okay, and then it's whatever grade she was able to make it at.
Say again.
It's whatever grade she was able to make it at.
She just made it at base level 1.
Base level. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with a 4, just didn't have that much linger on.
By me. I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest.
So, we have done Deke's blacksmith. We have done Jimson's apothecary. Is there anywhere Gil would like to go? And I mean, I understand that Gil doesn't know, the character doesn't know, but I'm also asking the player if there's anything he would like to go see or try to buy.
No, not me.
No? Okay. So that's shopping out of the way. Unless you guys want to visit a tavern or get your hair did.
I think we're good to go pursue that lead that we were given.
Right. And he said the northern bridge, and then I guess we just follow the trail until we see anything suspicious, unless you have a better idea.
No, that seems like the best plan for me. Would you want to follow the trail directly or use routes within the woods? I have been trained on how to cover my tracks a bit while stalking through the woods. It may be a bit safer, but we probably would be safe within the first few miles of the city.
What about you, Gil? Do you have any tracking abilities? Wonderful. Anyway, shall we?
Gil, are you muted?
Yes, I am. I've been talking the whole time.
Oh, buddy. So sorry.
Nope, all good. Not the whole time. I do have some tracking ability. I always know which way is north, and I can get us back to wherever we've been in the last 24 hours, like pretty much no matter what.
Ah, wonderful. Well, are you agreed that we follow the trail for a while and then maybe go off the path if we start to notice anything or hear anything?
Yep, and if we do see anything that looks like nesting or any like animal, like wildlife, signs of wildlife, I can take about 10 minutes and kind of suss out what it is. So
Like,
we good.
Sounds good to me.
Fucking wieners. Kinda made this quest up on the spot thinking I had a map. And I don't. Shit. Well, I'm just gonna have to use the regular old battle map. I was hoping I had something for you guys, but I do not.
We fight the Balrog here.
I hope it's the. Oh, it's not the one I was hoping.
So after about a day, not a day, like a good 6 hours of walking, you guys do probably about 300 feet out with his perception modifier, aka passive perception. Gil would pick up that there is a crashed cart along the road.
Oh, there's a cart down there. You see it?
Yes.
I think I see it from here.
Would it be best if we try to approach from the woods, see what we can see, or should we take this straight on?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, Gil. You do see multiple bandits, like, quickly moving, darting in and out of the tree lines with, materials from the cart. It looks to be that unfortunately both the driver and his guard have been killed.
If they're already on the move, it might be best if we just take this straight on.
All right, let's go after them and chase them. Being aware for any traps they may have laid along the way.
How do you sprint and look at things at the same time?
With my eyes and my legs.
No. It's a
I
legitimate mechanic in both games.
Okay, I would sprint after them, but then I would kind of stop and then study my surroundings for a bit, and then I would keep running ahead.
Okay.
Uh.
You don't find anything. Just.
Okay,
I
then I'll
can't
just
find my
keep,
enemy.
keep chasing them, I guess.
Oh, I know. We could fight one of these.
Yeah, let's do it. Looks like a bitch.
It's a bullet from Princess.
Oh, is it? Okay. Eh, this level, 4? We struggle,
Yes.
but it wouldn't be too bad.
Come on. There we go. Oh, Brontosaurus.
Hi,
I'm
Carl.
in the bees because I'm looking
I mean,
for bandit, and there
after
isn't
the
one.
last dinosaur we fought, holy shit. I looked it up afterwards. That dinosaur also had pack tactics, so there was like 2 of them.
That giant was nuts.
That
Holy
giant was
cow.
awesome. I loved it.
Just
Definitely putting
already
the thing in crimson.
rolling up Kordak.
Yeah, he's fully ready. I messaged Johnny. I was like, I wasn't kidding. He's ready to go. You kill time playing Kodak.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about nitrogen earlier. I don't know what you were gonna say.
Oh,
Jimson.
that was 8 brain cells ago that I've already lost my guy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Is the wolf actually something that we see?
Yes. It's supposed to be 3 bandits and their dire wolf companion, but I can't find bandits or things that look humanoid. So, fuck it. I'm done looking. It's a humanoid, and the fact that they used to be humans.
Should we place ourselves anywhere or just start from here?
3 bandits and their direwolf companion. And then you guys can place yourself roughly like right here as we crash for this battle. In whatever order you choose.
Okay, I would have been ahead, so I'll be right here.
Okay. Let's roll it up.
Holy crap, Gil.
I'm not gonna be that initiative.
How do I have 2 Jimsons? Is it the 20 or the 23?
It's the 20. Don't know where the 23 is from. I think that was from our practice campaign, our practice stuff
You're
here.
gone now, right?
I'm still here.
No, I meant you're.
Oh, my 20 is gone. Yes, I'm down here.
And the 33 is what I'm assuming we're going holy shit about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abdul's not here. 27 or 26, I think.
26.
Okay. And let me just roll for these guys really fast. Ooh, baby. Hey, Gil. Get 34.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh boy.
What is a burst? When
A burst is a radius. It's like fireball.
okay.
It's just also there may be some discrepancies you'll find where like it doesn't just mean AoE in general. It's literally like fireball, like the energy bursts out in a radius, whereas like columns are specified like as columns.
Okay.
Anyways, Direwolf's gonna go first. Jesus, this thing's fast. action point to dash from here. And he'll get up in your face. He's only got 2 actions left.
Oh no!
No, no. Okay, so you got first attack. 17.
Misses.
Second attack. Much gooder. 28.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 12 piercing. You need to make a strength saving throw. Saving throw. Pfft, what am I talking about? A
Fortitude?
athletic or acrobatics check.
Okay. 32.
Okay. So as it runs up, and it reaches out with its jaws, and it gets a hold of your leg, it begins to like try and roll its shoulder into you as if to knock you down, but you're able to quickly like escape out of its jaws.
Neat.
And then we've got Gil. Fireball.
No, I wish.
Next
Yeah,
level.
soon.
Druid's
Soon.
getting Fireball.
Yep. Check my feats. Widen spell does what?
I can't wait. Gil's first Fireball is gonna be so good. Just imagining Gil just being like, "Fuck it."
I cast AR-15.
5 feet.
Huh?
Add 5 feet to that. Okay.
Burn in the fire of redemption, heretics.
I guess.
Back in the flames of Prometheus.
Yeah, that works. Let's do that. I'm going to use 1 action to widen a spell. And
Okay.
then with my other 2 action points, you'll see him just kind of swirl his hands in the air and thrust them upwards, and a entangling flora will grow
Ooh, good one.
right there.
Okay. So, all surfaces are difficult terrain. Each round, a creature starts must make a reflex save. On a failure, it takes -10. And critical failure is immobilized. Okay. When they start their turns, they will make the roll. Do you have that on Linger?
Yeah, that's lingering.
Okay. That's also 25 foot.
Yeah, I widened it, so I get an extra 5 feet.
Oh,
a
you get an
burst.
extra 5 feet. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. Smart. Cool. Good turn.
And then I think I'm good to stay where I'm at, so that'll be my turn.
Perfect. So reflex save for that first bandit. Nope. Doesn't critically fail, but he's not going very far. So here, so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. That's all of his speed. And he will dash out of it. And also get up to a decade. And swing with his short sword. It's gonna be an 11.
I don't think he makes it, Chief.
That's gonna be worse. It's now on. So he don't do shit. A decade.
No, never mind. Just because Jimson mentioned it once, I'm gonna use. Where is it? Create diversion, and the way I create diversion is by. No, it's more of a feint, actually. Yeah, I'll do feint. I'll do a feint, and I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna throw the dagger at the this dude. And as he is about to hit him, I'm going to return it back to me and like make him flinch for a panache, or attempt to.
Okay, so if you're gonna use the dagger in that way, that's fine. You just could never hit with it.
That's fine.
Because it's an action to throw it and deal damage, and then an action to call it back. But if you're going to use it as a fun little flare feint, then you can use it in that way. You just can't deal damage or actually try and hit them with it.
I know. I'm totally trying to fade him.
Cool. I
Nothing
just
more.
wanted to make sure we were both clear on that. Ooh, you rolled really good.
Oh, I just have to roll better. That's 20.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, don't tell me he beats me.
nah, really close. 27.
Oh, okay. Woof.
Rolled a natural 18, so. Well, fine. You have panache.
Yay.
Against these random ass bandits that didn't exist in the world until about 14 seconds ago.
Woo. Anyway, he is next to Tex is off guard, so I'll attack him with my katana.
With advantage.
With advantage. Oh, good thing.
Ooh, good thing you had advantage.
23.
A 23 will. Will hit. Yep, barely.
Oh, okay.
But hit.
I didn't hear you. Okay. Damage.
Do some damage.
I don't think that's right.
Okay, yeah, that is.
I don't think that one's right. 8 total.
Where's it getting that extra fucking 1d10 times 1d10? What the fuck? Oh, it's critical damage. Why is
Yeah,
it
your
that?
critical damage is rolling 11d10.
Why
Plus
is
your
it 11?
bonuses. Don't know. Probably put an extra one when you were just filling it out. Anyways, that is 8 total slashing damage, which is applied.
Lame. Anyway, I'll do
Oh,
it
fuck.
again. 1 sec. Yep. What the fuck?
What?
That doesn't. Okay, I need to fix. Oh no, I picked the wrong thing.
That'll definitely miss.
So weird. Anyway, that's my attack. That's my turn.
Move to the deckhead in the back. Oh, nope, he's gonna start with a reflex save, which he critically fails. He can't fucking move.
Woo!
He's going to spend an action point to switch to a short bow and take a shot at Jim's.
Yay!
That is a 25.
Hits.
Okay. Little short bow. It is 9 piercing.
Okay.
He's gonna try it again with -5. That's a 15.
Miss.
Perfect. That is his turn. We move to you, sir.
All right. Jimson is going to let's launch a black adder venom dart at the doggo.
Okay.
Natural 20, 31.
Well, I was gonna say I rolled his fortitude save already, but you have subtle delivery, so it doesn't matter.
So he's at stage 2 poison.
Yes, he is.
So that'll be 2d4 for the crit with the dart. And then
No,
black-
we don't double dice. We double roll in the dice. Wrong game.
oh right, so two damage from the blow dart itself, and then the black adder venom. He is going to be at stage 2, so that is.
Oh shit! I'm confusing my games. Yeah, you don't add dex to ranged attacks. You only took 5 damage.
Oh, I only took 5 damage. Okay, I'll fix that.
5 of you had dex. This game you don't. I forgot. We play too many games, guys.
Yeah, and then he takes 1d6 of poison damage.
Okay.
So that is 2 poison.
So So he is down.
Then
All
I
right.
will load up a regular dart and shoot him again.
Okay. This will be a -5, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
That
So-
will miss.
Okay. And that will end my turn.
Perfect. We've got this dickhead. Natural 1 on the save.
Oof.
He is also immobilized, so he will take out his bow and fucking wieners. Can't shoot you because he can't see past the dog. Sorry, Jimson.
No
Wait a
worries.
minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that'd be a disadvantage.
Testing something.
Yeah, 23. So the first guy still hits you at disadvantage. And then this guy, I guess, will take a shot at disadvantage because range of a short bow is 60 feet. Bummer. So at disadvantage, that is a 18.
Miss.
All right, you gonna do it again? Much gooder. That is a 22.
Hits.
Okay, is your D10 of piercing? That's 10.
Alrighty.
Max damage.
Max damage. Damn.
And then he had to use an action and switch to a short bow. So we've got the direwolf. Who is going to continue to fight our lovely little samurai here. We are going to... We're just going to do a jaw attack again. $22.
Reaction. Nimble dodge 24.
Okay. Third attack. Second attack, Jesus. 30.
Range you love? That hits, yeah.
Yeah. I figured that's match. That is 11 piercing and athletics or acrobatics or chance.
Not as good as before, but 22.
Well, he rolled a 25 on his athletics. You are now grappled and then knocked prone.
Okay.
Then he is going to use his worry attack, which automatically hits. Fiercely shakes the grabbed creature with its teeth, dealing damage. You get to make a fortitude save. See if you can resist it. Unfortunately, you do not. That is 11 additional piercing as he just kind of shakes you violently in his jaws.
Okay.
Gil.
All right. I'm gonna toss an electric arc. Let's hit the the bandit and have it arc to the wolf.
Okay.
So that is
Reflex of 22. Bandit will fail with a nat 1. Wolf will fail with a nat 2.
all right. So bandit takes 11 electric. Is it one roll for, and it same damage applies to both, or separate rolls for each target?
How does your cantrip go up a dice?
It's heightened. It's 1d4. It's 2d4 electric.
Yeah, it shouldn't heighten until you're level 5.
It's the level of your cantrip is half of your level rounded up, right?
Yep, I'm getting my fucking games crossed again.
So it's technically a level 2 arc. So it should be 3d4.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Yep, I'm getting my games crossed again. I've been preparing a lot for tomorrow's 5e game, so
Gotcha.
I have nothing but 5e on my brain.
So then, is it 11 each, or is it a separate roll for
No,
the wolf?
it's both. Yeah, both creatures take separate damage.
Okay, so another roll.
It works like chain lightning. It's basically a baby chain lightning.
Okay. 11 to the bandit and 9 to the wolf.
Okay.
Uh,
So slam this damage into them, and as it arcs over to the wolf, and you see it kind of gyrate from the electricity, you see its jaws loosen just a little bit. It almost drops to decay.
Ooh. Okay. One more action point. I think I'll just use it to raise my shield. And double checking. Yep. Okay. And no movement. Yep. All right. That's my turn.
Perfect. The short swords are much better, so this guy. Oh, that's the one above a decay. Well, he's like, yeah, fucking wolf's got it. Move over to Druid. First attack. 26.
That'll hit.
I need one of these. Nope.
Oh,
not one
fuck.
of
I
them.
did it again.
One of these. Woo, max damage, baby! 12 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack at a -5. Well, that's a 5. So
That's a miss.
0. And third attack is a natural 1.
Oof.
So, we've got a decade. Now you can make an athletics or acrobatics check to try and break free of his grasp. It is contested.
Just an action?
It's an action point to try and escape. Yep.
Okay. Probably not.
No,
No.
he rolled 22, unfortunately. It's contested.
Can I try attempt again?
You certainly can. You can spend as many action points doing this as you want.
21.
Okay. His contested roll is a 28.
If I attack, is there a penalty? What does that entail?
Because you haven't attacked this turn. Multi-attack penalty only comes in when you've already attacked.
Isn't
Okay,
he
just-
grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah, grappled and proned.
That doesn't give him any type of penalty for attacking?
I think so. Let me double check. I know it does in 5e, but I don't think it does in Pathfinder. Yeah, no, he's just restrained. Doesn't force.
-2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls of prone.
Well, he would be prone, but the wolf is like holding his jaws, so I'm not prone. Restrained. Oh, you are off guard while you're restrained. So it doesn't affect you in any way, but it does give them advantage, the creature that has you grappled. Grappling is actually good in Pathfinder. Make an entire build around it.
Nah, if it comes to the dog's turn, it's gonna just rip me apart, so I'll just try to escape again.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! He rolled. Oh, not one! You lose!
Oh.
You
Cool.
shake free of his jaws.
Neat. That's all my actions, and yeah.
Okay. So which dickhead is this? This is this dickhead. Who has to make a reflex check. Who fails it again. Who still can't move. So he'll take a shot at disadvantage. Jimson.
Yeah.
Also, I get up and do all that stuff. Or is that an action?
It's an
Actually,
action. It is. I would say that escaping him would be the end of your turn. Like, you wouldn't be able to use your movement after that.
Yeah, I didn't really know. Okay, so yeah, go.
Disadvantage is a 16 for the first shot.
Miss.
That is a 16 for the second shot.
Miss.
That is a 15 for the third shot.
Miss. With bows, do you not have to use an action to reload?
No.
Damn. Nice.
That is one of the advantages to bows. But, I mean, you did pick a blow gun.
Yeah.
If you'd picked an actual gun, the difference between guns that are forced to reload is they have special ammunition that you can make easily, and they deal more damage.
Yeah,
So
but
you have to
pseudo
reload
delivery is
them, but bows you can just shoot over and over.
pseudo delivery is fun.
Yeah, your turn.
All
Twig
right.
and flour with a Sig Sauer.
I am going to, just for fun, give a roll. Reach into my alchemy bag of chaos. See what I pull out.
Okay.
That is a 3. So I am going to be pulling out some arsenic. Run up to the dog. Oh, first of all, I'm going to roll a d6 for poison damage, and the dog has to make a fortitude save.
Yields. Ooh, that's pretty rough. So, what's the DC?
20. It went up when I leveled up.
As a 19, he fails.
Okay.
So
So
he is stage 3.
Yep, so that is a d8, I believe, now. And let me double check Black Adder Venom. Need to get this.
Any other goodies that go along with that one?
Nope, Black Adder Venom is just straight damage. So it
Perfect.
just increases in damage.
D8 then.
Yep, so that is 4 poison damage. And Jimson runs up to him as he jerks his head away from Hideki escaping. And as it turned towards him, Jimson reaches into his bag, grabs a black pellet, crushes it in his hand. Arsenic, give me another fortitude save of 20.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Great.
Oh, sorry, that's a natural 4. Still fails.
Is it 10 under 20?
Oh, no.
Okay, so stage 1 of arsenic.
He has decent fortitude, he just keeps rolling like shit.
Okay, cool. So that is d4 of poison damage, and he is sickened.
Okay.
Let me roll that d4. That's 1 additional poison damage. And okay. I will load up another Black Adder dart and back up to there.
Hold on.
Oh, actually, back up. Okay.
He has a reaction. Let me read it. Oh, it's basically just attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 16. So it's a 26.
Yep.
No, sorry,
hits.
28.
That hits.
Okay. That is 8 piercing, but he doesn't get to bite down on you because it's not the same attack. So your turn. Or you can move now. Sorry.
Sweet. And after the movement and loading the dart, I'll end my turn slow. I'll just adjust my health and then move.
Okay. In that case, we go to that dickhead. So I will wait for you to move because he's probably going to shoot you.
Okay. And it was 8 damage, so that will leave me with 25.
That's the farthest you can move?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep.
Okay. He no longer has disadvantage.
Damn.
So first attack. 17.
Miss.
Second attack. Jesus, it didn't matter that he doesn't have disadvantage. 19.
Miss.
Third attack. Okay, 11. Cool! Oh, and his reflex check to get out of Gil shit. Oh, sure. Of course he rolls high on that. 5, 10, 15, 20. But I've already used all my action points like a dummy, so I might get stuck here again. Direwolf. You blew
Don't worry, I'm
something
sure
into
this
its
wolf will
face.
fuck
He
me
doesn't
up.
like you.
Oh, okay.
First
Is
attack.
Difficult terrain. He can move that. Each one is still 5.
Yes, each square is still 5. The spell says -10. Difficult terrain
-10 to
is not...
total speed. Wait, let me
Yeah,
read
the
it
total
again.
speed's 30, so he could move 20.
All surfaces in the area are difficult terrain. Each round that a creature starts in the area, it must make a reflex save. If it fails, it takes a -10 penalty to its speed. So it's all
Correct.
difficult terrain. but they also lose 10 if they fail the roll.
Difficult terrain is not the same in 5e. It doesn't cut their speed in half.
Okay, that's what I was... Okay, gotcha.
So, sorry. First attack. 18. To Jimson.
Miss.
Second attack. 22?
Hits.
Okay. Alright, roll to see if he got his special little jaw lock back, so he doesn't have it currently. 12.
Alrighty.
And then with his last attack at a -5, that is a 23, so 22 hits. This will hit.
Yep.
8.
Alrighty.
And then we move to you, sir.
All right. Seeing this bandit close the gap on him, get right next to him, he's going to go ahead and you're going to see him shudder. Gil's going to shudder briefly, and you're just going to see like this like putrid, foul wave of like a dense fog just kind of roll off of him as he emits a defensive odor.
Sick. Okay.
So I need
Basic fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
All right. In that case, he will take 16 poison damage.
So as you kind of like shake your shoulders, you take that first hit, and you kind of you like almost emit this instinctually. You watch as he just like starts grabbing at his mouth and throat, coughing. Blood begins to pour out of it as the poison kills it.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
Gil farted somebody to death.
Quick, soundboard.
Yeah. It's about time. All right, and then
Holding that one in for months.
I'm going to go ahead and use my second 2 action points. I'm going to point at that wolf there with my left hand and snap the fingers of my right hand and cast Ignition.
Cool. That's his spell attack.
And that is here. How do I... Oh, I guess I would have to create a custom thing.
You can get weapons that cast this cantrip. It's pretty sick. Actually, you can get a lot of weapons and items that cast cantrips when they hit.
Alright, I gotta fix that spell so that it actually rolls a die. But for the meantime, my attack roll is 12, so a d20 plus 12 roll. 30 to hit. Is that right? Yeah.
18 plus 12. Well, yeah, but I love the shock value. Pathfinder loves big numbies.
Right.
Highest
Still,
AC in the game is 54, so...
Would that crit? I don't know what the wolf's AC is.
No.
Nope? Okay. Just curious.
Alright. So...
Missed it by... He would have to get a natural 20 to crit it.
Okay.
Alright. And then that is then 3d4? Don't mind the d6s. 5 fire damage.
Oh, rough roll, buddy.
Yeah, unfortunate. That's all 3 action points. And I'm going to stay where I'm at, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's an action to get up, right?
No, it's still just half your movement. I feel like escaping his jaws would have consumed the rest of the turn.
Cool. Then use half my movement to get up. Kind of just... Ow. And then just fucking swing on this thing.
Okay.
Hopefully I fixed the damage.
Definitely hits.
Okay. I wish it was that much. 11 slashing.
I was going to say, let's check the math. So, you rolled a 4, plus 5 from Dex, plus 2 coming from Panache. Yep. Did that math right.
Okay, good.
Looks like
I
you
fixed
fixed
it.
it.
I wish I had that much for crit. do it again for penalty. Really?
Still hits.
Oh, nice. Fucking sweet.
How do you want to
16
do this?
flesh. As he approaches Jimson trying to grab it in his jaw, I'm just gonna approach it by the head and just quickly cut its head off.
Yeah. So, as it clamps down on Jimson's arm, and you hear your little tree friend scream in pain, you just quickly walk up and with 2 slashes and then sliding the blade across. Just body just slumps to the side as you now got a direwolf arm hanging off your or direwolf head hanging off your arm.
You okay, buddy?
I have been better, but we still have more to deal with.
Okay. And then my movement right now with panache and like some other shit, it's like was 35 half. So would it go up or down?
You would always round up, so half your movement would have cost 20 to take, so you have 15 left.
15. Okay. In that case, I would go about here, and fuck it, I still have an action, right? So I would throw the dagger of returning. See what happens.
Okay,
12.
that will miss.
Okay, fair enough. And my turn.
So just kind of harmlessly lands on the ground.
Cool.
So my enemies are not Johnny's enemies, and they know when they've lost. So this guy drops his short bow and puts his hands up. The guy in the back there, Jimson.
First thing Jimson's gonna do is drink that healing potion that he got. So 2d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
Right. Gets that 8 healing. And as he does that, move down a bit and just very wise decision from you. Now, where have you been taking the sky steel?
It's just there in the tree line, right inside. All you gotta do is walk right over there and take it.
All right.
None of you are lying to us, right? And I look and I point my blade at him. Are you?
The one you point your blade at pisses his pants.
All right, fair enough. And I'll go to the tree line and investigate it, or the tree
It doesn't
hole.
take long, and you do find a crate of it.
How heavy is it?
Heavy.
No.
All right, you two. Here's the deal. You're gonna carry this for us all the way back to town. If you run, I kill you.
Oh, there's more in the cart.
I thought the
Were
cart
there
was damaged.
Cart is damaged, but there's 2 crates remaining.
Looks like both of you get a crate, and Gil and I will take care of the third one. Deki, would you mind escorting these 2 back?
Yep, not a problem.
They both just kind of look at their feet as these entangling vines and flowers are wrapping around their legs.
Oh, right. And I shake it away.
They kind of, as it withers, they break free and follow you over to the cart and both heft up a crate.
Deki, while they have their hands full, would you mind taking their weapons away from them?
I take the weapon.
Oh, they left him.
Okay.
Yeah, they left him where they were standing.
Then
All right.
Nothing on them.
I will gather the weapons up and pick up the dagger of returning as well.
Now I'm gonna actually call back the dagger and point it. And I was like, "Remember, I will catch you if you try to run."
So rather than kind of whirling back to you, it just apparates in your hand. Just disappears from where it is and apparates in your hand.
It's pretty sick. You know what I want? I want the one they had in Critical Role where you can teleport to it. That was really cool. Anyway.
Those do exist. They are a vestige.
Oh, like Minotaur's
nice.
daggers? Where you throw
I didn't
it?
know they were in Critical Role. I Oh yeah, I guess Vex did have it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was Cable's
It's been
dagger.
a
I think it's called.
long time
No, it was
since
something else.
I've watched campaign one.
Yeah, but he had a cool dagger like that.
Yeah, but yeah, they are a vestige. They're daggers of the Raven King.
Oh, there's a king now.
Yeah, every queen's gotta have a king.
Nice. Anyway.
I dipped a raven in acid.
You did, and then we didn't take any of the acid.
Yeah,
Oh well.
there was a
I
lot.
thought we.
No, we thought
I thought.
about taking it, but we weren't too sure, so we ended up leaving without me remembering to take some.
Oh well, fair enough. Anyway, let's get going.
Okay, it does take you guys some extra time because, as much as you want to punish these guys, they are just humans. They can't carry these things forever, and even you guys, these crates are heavy.
Mhm.
Sky Steel is a very heavy metal, so take you about an extra half a day. So let me see if we get an encounter. We do, but I need somebody to roll me a d12.
Feels got it. Oh,
Too late. I did it. 6.
Okay, as you are walking along the road, you see a gentleman like kind of sitting cross-legged on the side of the road. Um, this is gonna be funny because I have his token somewhere. Sitting in front of him while I'm finding his token is a kind of a small like table. He's sitting cross-legged in front of. He looks like. Fuck, where'd he go? Oh shit, did I delete him? That'd be so sad. Oh, thank God. This.
Ah, you're a dickhead.
oh no.
You're a dick. That's super funny.
Um, as we see him, uh, wait just a sec. How tired is Jimson from trying to carry this box with a 15 fortitude save?
Pretty fucking tired.
Actually, how close are we to town?
You guys would have. You would be probably 3 hours away. I'd say you'd be halfway through your second. Because it's a day and a half now dragging these things. Because there's
Okay.
a day to get there. So you guys are probably halfway through that half day.
All right,
So
let's
3 hours, 4 hours.
All right,
take.
Abel, Drake, take a break. Don't run.
It just
Remember.
immediately collapse.
Yeah,
Like they don't even entertain the idea of running.
they
Also, I named him, so.
definitely earned that break.
About P and
They
D.
needed it.
Oh
Um,
no.
Hello. Who are you?
Hello. Would you care to play a game?
Sounds.
I think we would need a break after hauling these crates across a couple miles. So yeah, sure. What's the game?
Well, it's quite simple. And he'll do some quick somatics, and 3 cards will appear on the table. It's quite simple. Whoever drives the highest wins.
Hmm. Can I examine the cards to see if they're? No, he did it magically, right?
Yeah, he did some somatics and like kind of swept his arm across the table. I'm such a physical DM because I like act out the things my characters are doing without you guys being able to see them. He did some somatics and like swept his arm across the table, and as he swept it across, the 3 cards appeared.
Hmm. So what's the bet? What's the ante?
Whatever you feel is appropriate.
Hmm. I'm just looking through my inventory, see what I have.
That's my sorcerer for Prince's Gil.
Yeah. Which is really funny.
Wait, for what? For princes?
For princes, that's my prince's character.
Oh.
He's an illusion sorcerer.
Hmm. All right, I'll bet 5 gold.
Oh, perfect. And he kind of does a quick flick with his hand. 5 gold appear on the table.
Okay. So I just pick a card.
Well, I thought your young leaf friend would have liked to have played.
Uh,
Are you
Oh.
interested?
oh, of course. My wife came up and was talking to me, so I missed what was going on. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Gil, do you want to play the game?
How does it work again?
It's just highest card.
Yes, I'll be interested in playing.
I like games.
Do we
I'm
all
in.
do we all put in the same bet or our own?
We do.
All right. I'll put in the 5 gold and get ready.
Same.
Okay. And he'll. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2. And as he grabs his card, I need everybody to roll a d12.
Do I win?
No. So Deki flips his over, and it is the 9 of hearts. He has the highest card.
So I win. Not including my 15 gold.
Correct.
Sweet.
Would you like to play again?
Sounds. I'll go for another round.
How much would you like to start with, young lady's friend? It can be as much as you want. Anything you want. I can match it.
All right. I will try. Let's do 40 gold.
Another quick flick of his wrist, and 40 gold piles up on the table.
Would anyone else like to play this round? I know it's a bit more.
Fuck it, 40 gold, let's go, baby!
Gil, you in on the 40?
Nope.
Okay. And so he picks up the 4 cards and begins to shuffle them. And it's a very, very complex shuffle. As he just kind of looks between 3 of you. So, what brings you out this way? As he's doing these super complex, like, card tricks and flips and insane shuffles and, real, like, card mechanic type shit.
We were asked to look what happened to a delivery for somebody over in Sandport, and unfortunately found those 2 exhausted men on the side of the road had killed and robbed them. We were able to convince them to stop what they were doing and bring back what they had tried to steal.
Roll a perception check.
Who?
Gil?
You're keeping the eye on him.
Okay. You said that as he finished his sentence, and I was like, oh, what did he just trigger?
32. Interesting. We roll. It's kind of bad. He's gonna use his channel divinity.
Okay.
What?
Much gooder. And he deals the 4 cards out. Or 3 cards out, and he looks over at you, Deke. How do you feel about beauty, the art of the world, the hidden little details among the broad strokes of Avatar?
I'm going to be real honest with you. I didn't really have much of an education. They taught me what I needed to know and they kept it as that. So right now I'm just kind of on a journey to explore more of the beauty of the world. So right now, at least at this part of the world, it seems pretty quiet, very quaint, but very ugly underneath.
It can be, but you must always take the time to stop and appreciate the love and care and the small things in life, the moments that make living beautiful. Now, let's draw.
Mm, shuffle again.
Of course. And he picks 3 cards up, shuffles them again, puts 3 more cards out,
One more time.
shuffles again, very calm. I mean, it's a mask, so you can't see, but doesn't seem to be frustrated, or he doesn't like slam the cards when he picks them up. He just gracefully picks them up, does a super complex shuffle again, and deals 3 more cards. Gil gets to make 2 more perception checks.
Meh.
Okay. Deals the 3 cards.
Do we roll now or all at the same time?
Roll now.
Does Jack, right? That's his name. Did he draw yet?
He hasn't told you his name. Jack is the token I'm using. That this,
I know,
this
but
character's
you
not
know.
Jack. Oh, he's waiting for you two.
How about you pick first?
Of course. And he flips it, grabbing the front of the card. And as he begins to flip it, you see a quick shift on the card. And as he flips it over, what was a very high number changes to a 2.
Oh.
He flips the card, and it reveals the 2 of Hearts.
Okay, and then I'll flip over the last card. 12.
Now, King, you take the pot again, my friend.
Huh.
He snaps, and his end. Jimson's gold just appears in your pile.
Wow.
The 80 gold, 150, 230.
Now, again, it doesn't have to necessarily be for money. We could play for anything you want. I'm honestly just enjoying the conversation. It's such a quiet road.
Is there anything that you're interested in?
I am just interested in making sure that your life is as fulfilling and beautiful as it can be. Tell me, young Leshy, I see your reagents in your book. Do you have any interest in arcane?
I have studied some of it and how it pertains into harnessing the gifts of nature and turning them into components that can eventually give back to nature in some types of ways.
I would like to offer you a very special game.
Go on.
Just you. No offense, Samurai. But
Not taken.
make sure your life is the best that it can be, and that you enjoy the small moments.
Which card did I pull? It was the King of Hearts, right?
King of whatever suit you want it to be. You pull the king.
I'll look at the King of Hearts and be like, point at him, and just be like, I'll try to make a best of it, and then like point the the King of Hearts towards him, which is the Suicide King.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be like, and I'll just say, I'll try to make the best of it, but what was I gonna say?
Well, how about you get back to me if you think about it?
Okay.
Now, my dear friend, what is your name?
My name is Jimson Hemlock. I am a leaf leshy.
Mm. Interesting. It is nice to meet your acquaintance, Jemison.
Of course. Would it be rude if I asked your name?
No, I don't suppose it would be rude. Hmm. I don't see any harm. My name is Mateo. Sure.
You'll probably roll higher.
Well, he's not gonna roll. He's not lying. His name's Mateo.
Okay.
If you had rolled low enough, I would have left the mystery, but you rolled high enough. It's good enough. This
Okay.
seems to be straightforward. I mean, he's difficult to read in the, he's wearing a mask, but you don't notice any small twitches or anything in his body language to believe he's lying.
Well, thank you for your kind offer, Mateo. What is it that you offer?
I offer you a boon of sorts, an ability that you may find useful with the arcane.
Yes. And what would that be?
Well, I don't want to spoil the fun right away.
Ah,
I like to leave a little bit of mystery, a little bit of mischief, a little bit of fun. Those are the
oh,
moments in life that truly shine amongst the rest.
I do like to figure out my own ingredients, my own formula, so I can understand the sense of discovering something fun. Thank you for the gift.
Well, it's a game. Of
Oh,
course, there will be an exchange.
of course.
I want that rod on your hip.
What? I I don't I don't know about that.
Now, you'll also notice that while in the presence, especially this close proximity to Mateos, he's began to lean forward. Not menacingly so, but ever so slightly. At that presence, that voice, that force, that need to keep this item is gone.
I'll hold it in my hands. I'll kind of. Can I do an occultism check on Mateo to see if there was anything that would cause this need of mine to disappear in front of him?
You can attempt a religion check.
Okay. Pan.
No idea.
I don't understand, but this rod has caused some trouble for me in my own mind. Is this something that you truly desire?
It is.
Please be safe. I don't quite understand what powers it has, other than the destruction it can cause, which I feel. Well, I know what good it can. What destruction in a sense of magic, but I feel like there might be more to those words without me even understanding it. And I'll pass him the rod.
Okay. So it's on the table. He does a nice little quick complex shuffle. Deals the two cards. Go ahead. And he grabs the front of the card so you can see it. Gil, you see the same thing happen as he flips it, and it is the three of diamonds.
I.
Hmm?
Okay. So weird, but okay.
I. I guess
You
that
win.
I guess I win. So, the rod is yours and the boon is mine?
He kind of leans forward and reaches out with his index finger and just kind of taps you in the center of the head. You gain the wizard class feat counter spell.
Nice.
And he picks up the rod. He looks at it. And he kind of lets go of it in the air in front of him. And he takes his hand and he uses his Blessing of the Primes. Yep, to obliterate it.
Goodness. That was... Thank you. I believe you helped me in many ways this day.
Kind of slowly nods. Now, you have places to be, as do I. Make sure you live your life to its fullest moments.
If you're ever in town, let's get a drink.
Yeah, on me. I don't know what that was, but...
What do you mean on you? I have all your money, so it'd really be on me.
Well,
Fair
whatever
enough.
this guy says is sure, but... And I'll just kind of throw a sly wink at Mateo. And thank you.
Can I use...
He will return the wink as he kind of slightly bows his head at you.
Can I use my shape changer's intuition to see if he's in a different form or impersonating something else?
Let me read the ability to see what it would reveal. Kitsune.
It's right there in the.
Oh, you have
yeah.
it. Okay. Life
Yeah,
and
it's right there.
experience helps you see through disguises. When you come within 10 feet of the creature that's transformed to another form, or is impersonating, GM rolls a secret perception check for you. Well, let's see. It's a really fucking good disguise, though.
It's a mask.
Oh. This is really close. Make a perception check.
Fair. Eh, 12.
Unfortunately, you're not able to see much of anything. Can't really tell. Of course, the GM said it out loud, but
Yeah,
maybe
but
he's a disguise, maybe he's not.
okay. So I was wondering if there was like an inkling or something, but who knows?
I'll give you an inkling. You notice as you're looking at him, his, all of his armor, all the way down to his arms, down to his leather gloves, his high neck collar. You can't really see any of his skin. But you noticed in the split moment that he reached forward and touched Jimson's forehead, there's just enough of a split between the collar and the base of his mask that you can see a bit of skin and it seems to shimmer gold as he quickly leans back and you're not able to see it again. And then well, good luck, travelers. And he kind of just resumes that meditative stance that he was in when you guys found him. But carry on.
Safe journeys to wherever you may be leading to next. All right, boys, let's get back to the town.
Hey, Drake, get to work.
So as you guys begin to walk off, let's just say Gil looks over his shoulder and he is gone.
I just kind of smiled to myself. I don't know what that was, but I liked it.
Let's just call it a fateful encounter.
Fateful indeed. You guys
Definitely
didn't see
feel-
it, but I saw it.
I saw something.
I feel strange now without the pull of the rod. That thing did not want me to lose it in any way. That being was a very helpful being indeed. Though, my pockets do feel lighter now. Well done.
Maybe I'm just born lucky.
Okay. Anything else on this encounter? Gil?
Uh,
You want to reveal anything, or we're just going to keep going?
My wife is calling me, so you guys can keep doing what you need to.
No, I'm going to keep that one to myself. I don't know
Okay.
what that was, but hopefully we'll meet him again. And maybe I'll bring it up later.
We'll see. They don't typically visit the material plane very often. We make it back to town, and we're going to close the session there.
Noise.
Hey, Drake, go to prison.
Yeah, we'll handle them getting turned into the guard and going back to the blacksmith and all that good stuff.
I had a question about the loot that we got last session.
Oh, did we ever identify the rod?
Yeah, it was a rod of blasting. It could cast blazing bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
got
was the one.
one of you guys plucked that wand out of that room of floating objects that was a wand of lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
they
I
give
did.
Lightning bolt once per long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to confirm, was that it's once per long rest, and the wand itself says, you find
There
it?
is more to the wand of lightning bolt, but some of my magical items, I change them in ways that I can grant them at earlier levels, and then they will evolve as you level up. So once you get to the level required to be able to cast lightning bolt, you will just always have lightning bolt prepared, and it won't cast against your prepared spells.
Okay.
You still have to spend a spell slot to cast it through the wand, and you still get your one free casting. But you basically get lightning bolt as a prepared spell for free.
Okay. Question though, the wand itself, it says that it's made of 2 copper plates and a ceramic center. It says frequency once per day plus overcharge. What is overcharge?
Ignore it. I
Okay.
changed a lot of the items to make them more simple. A lot of Pathfinder's items are very, very complicated. So just keep things simple. My players who play Pathfinder prefer 5e items, so my items work closer to 5e than they would in Pathfinder.
Okay. And then under the effect of the wand itself, it says that you cast it, but the spell's area is twice as wide, laying 2 adjacent parallel 120-foot lines. So
No.
Okay, just checking. I was going to say
it does what I told you. It lets you cast lightning bolt once per long rest for free, and
Okay.
then when you hit level 5 and you can actually pick up lightning bolt, you get it as a prepared spell for free. It doesn't cast against your count of prepared spells.
Okay.
And then you can spend the spell slots to cast it through the wand.
Yeah, and then we got the wine. No, we left the wine. We got the bird, which we killed. And then we got a book.
Yeah, the book's a mystery for now.
Okay. And then I think that's all we got, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a scroll of breathe fire. I assume that is
It's a one-time thing, yeah. Just
level
cast the spell
wise.
as is. Be level. Fuck it, roll a d4.
Go for Biddy! Oh.
Level 1.
Okay.
Well, it would have been evens or odds.
Okay.
So, because you can only cast up to level 2 spells right now. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, level 1 breathe fire.
Get rid of that. Save. Edit. Save. Okay.
I'm gonna go pass out for work, guys. That was an interesting but fun session. Had a good time. I
Hell
haven't
yeah.
got to pull one of those creatures out in a while.
Oh, direwolf? Or the Jack, whatever he was.
Mateo.
Yeah, Mateo. Actually, that's the name of... No, my nephew's name, Matthias, but, close enough. Matthias. Matila.
Oops.
The Barbie company.
Mattel.
Mattel.
Well, when I was naming this person, I collect Hot Wheels, so
Hot
Fair enough.
Wheels.
I couldn't
Leading the
think of a
way.
name for this person that portrayed what I wanted to portray, and I was like, Mattel.
Oh, so then
Mattel.
so yeah, Jackson's not really the actual look. It's just close enough.
It's not. Yeah, that's not Jack. I just his the original image I had for this guy ended up liking Jack's image better, so I just used Jack's moving forward because my main Pathfinder party actually just encountered Mateo as well,
Okay.
and they're 837 years ahead of you guys.
Oh, cool. We
35
haven't.
years ahead of you guys.
Cool. We haven't blown up the world yet. They're in for a
Not
big
yet.
surprise.
But we'll see.
Alrighty then. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yep. See you tomorrow for what is likely the end.
The finale of is it gonna be like fight and then like epic log, or is it gonna be the fight and then the session after that's the epic log?
We will see. Depends on how long the fight takes. It's a gnarly fight. I learned a lot from the Lich and changed a couple things, and not too much. And he's got his wish buff, so it's gonna be a pretty gnarly fight.
Cool. Sounds good.
So I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right,
Yep, see
I'll
ya.
see you guys next week.
Yep. See you Wednesday, dude.
All right, bye.